So you know it's been a long day.
It has been a very long day.
Sheesh. I'm about to close up my account. I might start keeping, hey, do these calls no more.
Too many people, baby. Too many people. Like, you just have to tighten things up. Yeah.
Not a lie.
Mm-hmm.
That's looking why when someone books a free call, they're like, I can't do it anymore. I'm like, alright.
Yeah, but the issue is we already told people that we're gonna be doing it until the end of this month.
Nah, I know. I'm not tripping.
We'll just have to close it up like at the last day, like December 31st. Like, it's done. Like, no more.
I'm gonna update my egg, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, pretty soon these calls are not gonna be free.
Yeah,
And they think I'm playing until they see the price tag on the call.
Yeah,
so
we do want to keep our word because we have told multiple.
We said for this month only.
Yeah, on multiple live streams.
For the whole month, we said for this month only.
I feel like I have said like.
Oh, I didn't say. You said it. I'm like, hey man. Well, she thought, and then let me tell you what's going on. My calendar is booked out, so free calls are going away, guys. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but I love you guys. I got free content on YouTube. Sheesh, it's 10 p.m. It's 2 hours later than I said I was gonna stream.
It's 10:16.
Oh, yikes.
That call took up so much of your time, babe.
Man, I had to clock through fees, but it's all good.
Yeah. That call, seriously.
No, all good. Let's go to some live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this. Bug. Sheesh. Probably gonna be an hour stream.
It's okay, babe.
I didn't feel like I'd be streaming for too long today.
Yeah, so, not too long. Not too long.
Yeah, we'll let some people join in. Let some people get some value, and then a quick little dating advice live stream, shoot some content, and then I'll call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
Want to pray us in?
Yeah, still Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I pray that you will send the right people to this live stream. Help them to ask the questions that they've been needing to ask, and may they get value in Jesus' name.
Amen.
All right, cool. You like the single or not?
Like this. I like this one.
Like this?
Yeah. I mean, don't get the bookshelf.
Yeah, how am I gonna? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We just started. I'm learning with taking coaching calls that I need to revamp my schedule. So I'm sorry that the live stream was supposed to start at 8:30 and ended up last second got a coaching call and we are here at 10:17.
Literally back to back calls.
But it's good we're here. We're gonna give some dating advice and we're gonna give you guys value. So we're gonna be talking about topics as always. Please feel free to ask whatever questions you guys have. It's a late night stream. Let's be respectful and let's just be here. Let's all win in dating. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
So I want to talk about dating a taker. As far as dating someone that looks attractive, but all they do is take, and they don't pour into you. If you have to say to help some of these guys out to identify takers, what do you think are some characteristics that they can look for?
I'd say like someone who is kind of like what we talked about on one of our videos recently. Okay. Someone who is very all about themselves.
Okay.
Self-centeredness, I think, is a really huge indicator. And then I think like it goes around that, right? That the lack of desire to serve, the lack of desire to compromise. I think those are very, very big indicators. And of course, like what they do, you visibly see that they're just taking and they're not giving you anything.
So I gotta ask, how important do you think it is in a relationship or in a marriage? Because what if you're dating a taker, but they're really attractive and they're not a bad person, but they're just really selfish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How do you think that would affect the marriage or relationship?
I think it's like each their own, right? Because some people, they're happy with someone who's attractive and that's all they needed, and each to their own. If someone is looking for something a little more holistic, they're looking for a partner, they're looking for a helper, they're looking for someone who's a ride or die, then looks is just a part of it. So it just really depends on what someone is looking for.
I feel like it's not gonna work. And I think regardless, like, it's just not gonna work. Because I think if you date a taker, eventually you guys aren't gonna flow together. Because guys that date takers, they're not satisfied. Yes, the looks help them out. Yes, the looks are good. But at the same time, when it comes to dating someone that just takes from you, you're always gonna end up more empty. Because it's not a two-sided streak. You pour into them and it just leaps out. You keep pouring into them and it just keeps on pouring. It just keeps on coming out more and more and more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's why I just mentioned, like, if someone
I see y'all in the comments. What's going
only
on? What's
is
going on?
someone is only going for the looks and doesn't care about anything else, and they genuinely do not care. They're okay with, being disrespected. They're
But
okay.
no one is. That's not real life.
But what about the comedian? Like, what's his name?
No, he's not
Akash?
okay with it. You see how he's feeling. There's no guy that's okay with being disrespected. If they tell you that, they're lying out of their teeth. I do not know one sane guy, sane, like meaning they're not going through some stuff that's okay with being disrespected. Every man wants respect. Doesn't matter how hot the girl is. Every man wants to be respected.
Or
It's inherently in
maybe
our
or
nature.
maybe she's not necessarily disrespectful, but she's just there to take all he has to offer.
But that's gonna drain him. Like us guys, like this is the thing. We when we provide for a woman or when we pour into someone, we love thank you, gratitude, having it like reciprocated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And anytime we feel like we're pouring into people and they're just taking from us, we might keep on doing for them. But deep down inside, even if
It's
you're
an
a nice
awful
guy,
feeling.
you feel like, bro, this girl don't value me. This
Yeah.
girl, I'm chasing. Like this,
Absolutely.
she just wasting my time and stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like that's
Mm-hmm.
literally how you'll be feeling. And then we
Yeah.
got Kanye.
Kanye.
How bro, how? It's all about this. Okay, I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
So
just yeah.
I would highly advise you guys. Doesn't matter how attractive she is, don't date a taker, bro. Like you're always gonna be more miserable. Like I promise you, from experience, you're gonna keep pouring, and you're always gonna feel like you're never being poured into. You're gonna feel
Yeah.
empty. It's only one sided.
I think the issue about being with a taker or, even having a friend who's a taker is that they would never appreciate you. It's never enough. They just expect more. They
Facts.
expect more and it's like, okay, you're just giving me this?
Facts. So
Yeah.
let's go to the next thing. One thing I want to talk about is when it comes to dating, right? I feel like some of the things that you guys should look for in a person, as far as character wise, is first of all, is look for a person who I don't want to say this in a bad way, but look for a person who actually likes you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I mean is look for a person that actually values you as a person. I've met guys who try to win girls over with their money. They try to win girls over with certain things. I believe those things you have, they're good. Use them to your benefit, but it's not where you should live. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you're a guy that's dating, let's say you have a pretty good job, you have pretty good income, you know what I'm saying? Use that income, use it to invest in coaching, use the tools you have to level up your beliefs about yourself, your identity, to work on certain areas of yourself that you need to, overcoming limiting beliefs, raising your confidence level. Use your money as a tool to raise your identity. That way you can actually succeed in dating by going for what you're looking for. Because a lot of guys, they're not doing that. They're just sitting in the background. They're hoping that eventually the right woman will fall in their lap. It doesn't happen. Because if it would have happened, you would have already had it happen to you. Like
Yeah,
seriously,
that's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? That's how I see it. I'll hold the phone real quick. But at least if I had to say that's how I see it and everything, you know what I'm saying? Oh no,
Yeah.
we're good. We're good. We're good right here. Cool. And then let's go ahead and let's get into a question that I got today, right? How do you know how to identify a woman that is right for you? You know what I'm saying? What I would say to that question, if you want to identify a woman that's going to be right for you, if you want to be able to better tell, to rather see, hey, she for me, she not for me. What? Wait, is this lagging? Hold on. Is this lagging, bro? Am I tripping or is it lagging? It's actually lagging again, huh? What in the world? Not again. Okay, we're good. All right, praise God. Yeah, that mug was lagging once again. So if you want to identify a woman who can be your wife or a woman who's potentially good for you, what I would highly advise is to go ahead and to look at a few things. One, go ahead and look at this woman that I'm dating, this woman that I'm talking to. Is she someone that pours into other people? You always want to look for people that pour into other people because they are literally telling you, I'm not just here to take from you, I'm a builder. And we made a video about a home builder versus a home
Mm-hmm.
destroyer, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And those are two different people. One person is like, hey, what's in it for me? How can I benefit off of you? How can I leverage who you are to better my status, to better my life, or better my well-being in some sense? The other person is like, hey, where are you at? Can we meet together? Can we build together? Let's go win at life. What do you think?
Yeah. That's exactly how it is.
And I truly believe that anytime you sacrifice what you're looking for, like you say something like, hey, I want to go for the looks. And if I get a really good looking girl, that means that I can't actually go ahead and get the girl I'm really looking for, meaning that the character isn't there, but the looks are there. You don't have to choose. And some of you guys think you have to sacrifice one area over the other. You either can get the good looking girl or you get the girl with high character. It's not like that. There isn't a world where you have to pick. You can have both. It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the world gives you whatever you ask for. It's literally like that. If
Yeah,
you ask for a crappy relationship, you're gonna get one. You ask for a better
exactly.
relationship, you're gonna get one. So it really
Exactly.
just comes down to what you're looking for. So for you guys that are wanting to have more attractive relationships, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wanting to have relationships to where you feel more fulfilled, go for it. You know what I'm saying? And from
Yeah.
Denver Downer, hey, welcome back, bro.
Hey, welcome back.
Nice to see you, bro. My guy, nice to see you too, Denver. Welcome back to another stream, man. Real talk. Say hello, sister. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah, man, we started this super late. I will start up with some calls. So here to give you guys value. As always, ask whatever questions you guys have. We'll just be, yapping, talking about dating stuff. I have a little bit of dialogue, so feel free to chop in, hop in whenever you guys want to. One thing I want to talk about is limiting beliefs. So why do you think you had limiting beliefs in your life?
I think when I have limiting beliefs is because maybe based on my past
So you
failures.
think your past failures made you have limiting beliefs?
I think it's a part of it, yeah. Like if in the past I've given up on a lot of things, then I tend to it's gonna be more difficult for me to believe that this time is gonna be different, even though it can be different because I'm the one who decides that it's gonna be different. But it's just gonna be like, a little more difficult because of the past.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
And I agree. And I see from Denver Downer, and I'm gonna get talk about this real quickly. I see Denver Downer says, I've been diving deeper into grooming. That's what's up, man. Congrats on that. And I say I agree with your wife 100%. It can definitely be from your past for sure.
Yeah.
And I see from Joe. Hello from Iceland. I
Hey.
want an Asian woman too. If you do, book a free call. Let's get a plan for you to get one. Link in the description. But I think limiting beliefs also come from not only your past, but I think also your raising, like your parenting. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
also a part of your past, like
a
how you
hundred
were
percent.
raised, like
But
what
but
you,
not just past failures yourself, because that's what you were talking about.
yes.
Past failures matter, but I think also past people that are important to you speaking negative over your life. For example, maybe you have your parents, they have really bad mindsets and they're always telling you how you're less than, you can't do this, you
Yeah,
can't do this. Being
absolutely.
bullied, bullies is another way too, to where
Absolutely.
people always just, come against you. I
Yeah.
think your environment is what really gives you those limiting beliefs, if I have to say, on top of your
Yeah.
past too.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And oh, and I think something that we've seen pretty common amongst like, your clients and like other people that you coached. I think it's like maybe because in the past, like they're not doing that well. In the past, like yourself, in the past, like you're not in the best physical shape. So you're like, that identity survived even though you're no longer the same person.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can grow from who you were, but unless you change your belief on who you were, you're gonna stay the same person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meaning that in reality, you're a different guy. Maybe you guys were broke before, right? And you got money, but you still have that scarcity mindset because you're used to being broke your whole life. So it's like you hoard stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something that can definitely happen. And I think unless you heal from that, it's gonna stay that way. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
truly do believe
Yeah.
that.
It's something that definitely like they need change. Like they need someone to help them, and it's something that it has to be worked through.
Yes. And then
Yeah.
Denver Downer, even from peers and being around the A students, and I might be a C student. What do you mean from peers being around A students? So you mean by being around A students, you're leveling up, you're feeling better? Is that what you're trying to say? Like your environment is changing once you're around A students more. A students more. We have to go through a identity shift if we are to go to another level.
Yeah,
100%, man.
absolutely.
Because it's hard to prosper in life without an identity shift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if there's any guys that are like, yo, I want to shift my identity, you know what I'm saying? I really want to go ahead and I want to win at dating. You know what I mean? I want to go ahead and I really want to be that guy who can actually talk to the woman I'm looking for. Go ahead and actually start to prosper in dating. What I would highly advise is one or two things. First is the Bible, right? Always the easy place to get your identity from, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The second place is always reading, you know what I'm saying? Read books that level up your mindset. You recommended, and I'm recommending this to a lot of my clients now, Psycho Cybernetics. That's a good book to
Yeah,
check
it's a
out.
must read. And because a
For
lot of them
self-help, it's really good
really
for
need
self-help.
that. They really need that. And I also want to talk about kind of like, what Myron Golden has talked about. And also, it's a biblical principle, the principle of be, do, and have. In order to have more, you have to do more. And in order to do more, you have to be more. So that be is identity. And that is the core of everything.
Facts. Because it's
Yeah.
like, for example, if you're ever super fat, like I've been, I was morbidly obese, you lose weight and you gain the weight back, it's because you have an old identity. You still believe that you're that fat person deep down inside. So you're going to always self sabotage yourself. Have you ever been
Yeah.
on a date? You know what I'm saying? You date super attractive women, you always end up sabotaging yourself. If that's the case, that's because your identity needs to grow. That's because your mind is still in the past. You're still feeling like you're a 6 or you're a 5 or you're a 4, even though now you're in shape. Now you're swole. You know what I'm saying? Now you're way better looking, but you don't believe that. You can see it in the mirror, just like a disorder. In the mirror, yes, you look better, but you don't believe it. That's because
Yeah.
you haven't leveled up your identity. And that's why when I coach guys and I'm like, and I see them, they're looking good. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys out here killing the whole game, looking so good, smooth, you know what I'm saying? Charismatic or confident or just genuine and honest, but you're not winning in dating. I would wonder, do you have an identity issue? You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's not what the other people say you are, but who do you actually say you are? You know what I'm
Yeah, just
saying?
like those people that are really skinny but think that they're really fat. It's a disorder.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. And then Denver Downer says, being around people that perform better than you do, and I'm average. I see what you're saying. If you're around them, you're gonna be better. I definitely agree. And we got Texico.
I think
Mirror on
I
the wall.
forgot.
Here we are again. Said hi. I do. What's up? What's up?
Hi.
What's up?
So I forgot what I was gonna say actually.
All right, cool. We're gonna
Yeah.
continue. If you remember, just hop right in.
Oh, actually, I remember. I forgot. Was it Alex Hormozy or who said that you want to be the brokest person in the room, and you want it to be? I think Mario Golden also said that you want everybody around you to do better because that means you have the most to gain and you have the most to learn. If
Facts.
everybody around you is rich, everybody around you is doing better, that means you're about to level up too because you're in the right room.
Big facts.
Yeah.
And I see we got Frank Redford. Howdy. Howdy,
Howdy.
partner. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I definitely agree, but it's hard. It's hard. It's hard because you feel like an imposter. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you've ever been a guy that you've dated a really attractive woman and you feel like an imposter, it's a hard place to be. You know what I'm saying? Because in your mind, you're thinking like, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. How do you think you can have yourself level up by surrounding yourself by a better environment while still going through that imposter syndrome, though?
It's something that you just have to go through. Like sometimes, like you just have to excuse me, because what we can it brings me back to that discussion about be and do. Sometimes you have to do to be, and you have to be to do. So it's like I think it's intertwined.
Yeah, if I had to argue, I
Yeah.
would say low key, it just depends because I feel like either way works. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Because if you just do something, your beat will rise. But you just
Exactly.
have to do it. But at the same time,
Exactly.
you have to believe you can do it to do it. But if you just
Yeah.
do it, you'll believe
You
eventually.
just have to make
We're
yourself.
talking about like psychology and like
Yeah. You
believing and
just you
doing
just have
stuff.
to make your
Just for a little bit of backstory.
you just have to make yourself like do the first step. And then once you do the first step and you realize it's not that hard, you just, you have a plan, you keep on doing. But it
Facts.
has to be at a sustainable rate. Because I've tried this. When I first got into real estate, I went for the most hardcore extreme method of doing real estate. And my B wasn't there. My identity wasn't there. I didn't feel like I was an agent. I felt like I was just pretending to be an agent. And that just wasn't sustainable. So
Yeah.
now I'm scaling back and let me do something more sustainable.
Yeah. And
Let
it's
me
the
do
same thing
something.
for dating.
Yes, it's the same thing. Like you just have to, baby steps. You just have to
Don't do the
get.
most at first, because if you do the
Yes.
most at first, you're not gonna think you can sustain it. You're gonna
Yeah.
quit, and you'll be this guy saying, "I can't succeed in dating because I quit," because you're going too hard and you didn't think you
100%.
can do it. That's what she's
Yeah,
saying.
don't go from level 0 to 100. Like baby steps, like 1, 2, 3, just work your way there and you're going to be there.
Facts. Let's
If
get
you
some
don't give
more.
up, you're going to get there.
Facts. Let's get some more comments real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We got Denver Downer saying, I have a bunch of audiobooks, and as soon as I get sleepy, I'm going to have to end and start playing one of those audiobooks to get me to sleep. I
Yeah.
hear you, man. I mean, keep learning, keep growing, my G. We
Yeah.
got from
Appreciate the love.
Texico. Yeah, appreciate the love, guys. Well, we want everyone with like those rap videos, but we smarter than that with money. Money speaks, people breathe. Me, that's funny. And then
Yeah.
from From JD, I do real estate. That's awesome. I have a stepsister that lives in New York who does real estate. She lives now in North Carolina. That's what's up, man. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
that's
That's what's
cool.
up.
Real estate, it can be fun. It's definitely,
Facts.
I think it's a good place to start when it comes to business.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. And then Cupcake says hi. What's up, Cupcake? What's going on, man?
Hi.
What's going on? Let's go ahead and get back to more dating advice. And do you guys have any questions? If you guys do, please ask us because we're here to answer you guys, to serve you guys. I'm here giving value away for free. I'm not charging for this. So feel free to ask questions. Later on, a little update for these live streams. I'm going to figure out how to do this, but I'm going to have a call in feature to where you guys can go ahead and call in, ask questions. If you guys are comfortable, be on lives and actually get your questions answered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you guys, if you guys are comfortable while you're getting your question answered, all the people are going to get value as well. So
Yeah,
something we're going to
absolutely.
figure out we're going to do pretty soon. So,
Mm-hmm.
and we got from Denver, Downa. I'm trying to get into grooming using colognes, which might help with my dating.
Yeah,
It
it will.
adds.
Yeah, it would definitely help.
When it comes to improving an area of your life, it can definitely add to your dating. Cologne, getting your haircut more often, the clothes you wear,
The
you know what I'm saying?
style.
100%.
Yeah.
Those are all areas that
The
definitely
swagger.
play a
Yeah.
part. Real talk.
Yeah.
And we got a question from Frank Bradford. What are the top 3 reasons to have a wife, excluding biblical reasons we all know? Great question. So looking at it from a practical standpoint, people who are married, they make more income. So if you want to make more money, odds are if you're married, you're going to make more money. You see what I'm saying? And you also need to understand that when you're married to the right person, they amplify your life. Female influence is a very real thing. When you're married to the right woman, if she's someone that's feminine and you can be your masculine, men that are around women feel more like men with the right woman, if that makes any sense. So the reasons I would say so is one, upwards of income when it's the right person. If it's wrong, it's divorce, you lose half what you own, right? Well, odds are, or you're
Yeah.
unhappy, right? But the right person, more income. Second part is that you're gonna feel more confident you're masculine. And I truly do believe that the third part is having kids. You know what I'm saying? And this is not even from a biblical aspect, but when you're married and you're raising kids, it's so much better for the kids. You know what I'm saying? And another thing as well is when you're having kids, that's like a legacy. You see what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to live your life by yourself, but then you die. Like that's your bloodline. It's done. It's not, at least through you. It's not, it's done. You're where it ended. But if you have kids, bro, and they're raised, and not only that, but you raise the kids with identity, you raise the kids with values, all that beautiful stuff, dude, it's about to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
now you're in a place to where you have these kids that can carry on your legacy with your same last name, and they look similar to you. They got your same DNA. Those are
Mm-hmm.
3 reasons off the top of my head that aren't biblical reasons that I would highly advise people to get married for. You can have, kids outside of marriage, but baby mama drama, we know how that goes.
Yeah, and the kids,
Not a good place to be
they're
if you don't have to
raised
be
in
in
a
that place.
single parent household, and that is not good. And there's a lot of research on that. You can just ask ChatGPT or whatever. It's out there.
Facts. And even
Yeah.
if any of you guys have kids right now, what I would say is, yo, if you have kids and you're married, it's going to be better for your kids because not only are they getting the male or female perspective, they're also getting the other side.
Yeah.
100%. And let me see. I see you guys in the comment sections. I'll see y'all. Let's get into these comments. So from JD, well, I used to date a long time ago. Okay, what I've learned is loyalty and honesty is the key factor in relationships and trust. You can't hide anything from each other or be sneaky. You got to be transparent.
I
Transparency
agree.
helps.
I definitely agree.
It
Yeah,
makes
those
things
things
easier.
that he mentioned are very, very important.
It makes things so much
Yeah.
easier, especially in the long term. If you're doing
Yeah.
hookups, who cares? But if you actually want something that's gonna last, something that's gonna build, and that's something that's gonna survive the test of time, JD, you're definitely onto something. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because being
Yeah.
sneaky and being caught, it's a wrap. That
Yeah.
trust about to go from level 100 to level 0
Yeah.
real
And for
quick.
us, like certain things are like deal breakers, and we've talked about it. We know the expectations.
Yeah, cheating, deal breaker.
Yes.
Let's continue. So, Cupcake, how do I stay confident when everyone around me seems ahead? By not comparing yourself to other people that are ahead and
Amen.
comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. That's what I would highly advise, Cupcake, because comparison is a thief of joy. We
Mm-hmm.
know that saying, but what it really means to me is anytime you keep on looking at your neighbor, let's say for example, you only make 100K, you know what I'm saying, and your neighbor makes 500K. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be dissatisfied. Let's say you make 1 million, your neighbor makes 5 million. You're gonna be dissatisfied. Let's say you make 1 billion, your neighbor makes 20 billion. You see what I'm saying?
Never gonna be happy. That's why the Bible
It
says
doesn't matter
those
how much
who
money you make. You're not gonna be happy, like she's saying, like
mm-hmm.
literally. And I
Yeah.
think the reason you're not going to be happy is the fact that it's like you're always looking at someone else. Like you can always have more, but you're always looking at your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how much of an increase you have, it's never enough because they always have more. But when you look at yourself, you compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And it's so much easier to be happy because you're seeing progress instead of just comparing yourself to other people.
Hmm.
And then let's see real quickly. Have anything to say about the Bible?
Oh, yeah. The Bible said those who compare themselves amongst themselves are not wise. Because, like, you never know how much they've gone through, how much they've done to get there. Maybe they're working every single day from like 6 a.m. to like 10 p.m., and they're working so hard for the life that they have, for the income that they have, but you're not working half as much. So you don't know what they did to get to where they are. So, and you don't know how long they've been doing it for. Like, it would not be fair for me to just start at real estate, just got licensed, and compare myself with agents that have been in the game for 30 years and made like $1 billion in sales. I would be miserable, and it would not help me at all. And it wouldn't even make sense for me to do that. So
Facts. And if I
yeah.
had to say too, the times that we've compared ourselves, like you with real estate, me with, with what I'm doing, those are the times that you want to give up because you're always looking at, well, I didn't do this, I didn't do this, they did that, they did that. It's always easy to feel hopeless when you always look at people that are more, established than you are.
Yeah, and they've
Right.
been in the game for longer.
Yeah. Or they just pick it up quicker, whatever it
Yeah.
is, right? So let me see. We got a thing from JD. I'm staying single for a reason because love is hard to find. Do you want to go talk about that?
I would challenge that because I have seen people like in my own like community, like every time I get on Instagram, someone's getting engaged, someone's getting married, someone's found love. I think from in my circle, it seems very abundant. So I would question, like, where do you get that conclusion from?
Facts. And I
Yeah.
think going to your experience, if you do have
Mm-hmm.
an experience to where love is hard to find, what I would say is if love is hard to find and because of that, you're gonna stay single, is that what you really want? Or are you quitting? I would ask yourself that question because you can stay single. Like no one's gonna stop you. Like seriously, no one's gonna force you
Yeah.
to get married. But I wanna ask you, are you okay with all the generations before you stopping with you? If you are, fair enough. Stay single for the rest of your life. But you're in this live stream, so you probably don't want to, right?
Yeah.
So book a free coaching call.
Or are you okay to just settle with someone that you know that you don't love just because you believe that love is hard to come by? And knowing that you only have one chance in life and one life to live, and you're just going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to settle without actually questioning, is this actually true?
Facts. And I want to go with something real quickly. So, when it comes to a lot of people I coach, there are people that are on the verge of giving up when it comes to dating. There are people who had situations to where it's like, yo, I went through the super bad breakup. This girl was the best girl I was ever gonna find. Yo, I just can't find the girls I'm looking for. The only girls I could go for are the girls I'm not attracted to. Those were a lot of common themes I've seen throughout these men I've been coaching. So if that's
Mm-hmm.
something you're dealing with, I want to let you know that it's not that there's not a solution. You just can't see it yet. Sometimes you need someone on the outside to let you know where you're currently at, to look at your situation and ask you questions that make you actually process things in a different light. And when you do that, that's how you can actually win in dating sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I would highly advise you guys, if you guys are going through some of these thoughts to where you guys are feeling like A, you just can't win in dating, you just don't know what to do. B, you're feeling like, yo, no matter how often I try to get women I'm super attracted to, the only ones that want me are the ones that I don't want. Or C, you just feel like you're super confused in dating, the world is moving on, you don't know what to do, book a call. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get some help. If not, show up to their lives, you know what I'm saying? It's free
Yeah.
as well. Either way is cool.
I've realized something
And
from,
we're gonna get to y'all in the comments.
I've realized something from all the coaching calls that you've done, all the situations that you've told me about. I think doesn't matter what kind of problem they have. It can be like they don't believe that they can get the girl they want, or they believe that they have to pick between looks, attraction, or character, or they're able to get the girl that they're attracted to, but those women are the wrong women, are the women that are there to drain them dry. All of those problems, different problems, right? But all of them shows that there's something wrong or something that is incorrect with their mindset, with the way of thinking, with their belief system.
Facts.
So that really shows me it's not because of like the outside world. It's really because of the mindset, the beliefs that is shaping the problems that they have.
Yeah, that's a lot of the core is your
Yeah.
identity. A lot of times it comes down to you, you know what I'm saying? Because once
Yeah.
you fix you, it's so much easier to win when it comes with dating, right?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
let's go ahead and see. From JE, well, no, JD already said this. We got facts from Fink. That's what's up. Appreciate the agreement or the support from Denver Downa. And if you guys can't hear me, let me know. It's super late, so I'm, you know what I'm
And
saying?
he's really
You know,
tired. Like he's
nah,
been
heck,
on.
don't say that. I ain't tired.
Okay,
I'm
he
chill. I'm
has
chill.
done a lot of work
Super
today.
chill.
Like I
Super
went
chill.
out shooting content with my friend and I was out doing stuff all day and I came home and he's still doing the calls.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
told y'all it's gonna be free, so I'm doing these free
Yeah.
calls. So I ain't tripping. Hey, you gotta be a man of your word, right? Anyway, so
Yeah.
Denver Downa, I'm glad you touched on this because being married to the wrong person can be a disaster. Marriage is the most important decision a man will ever make in his life. It is.
Absolutely.
And you would be
Absolutely.
surprised with marriage being so much of an important decision at how little we actually prioritize it. The reason I say so is a lot of the guys I talk to, financially, they're there. You know what I'm
But they're
saying? Making at
stingy.
least six figures. Nah,
Yeah.
don't say that. Not all of them. Hell, you tripping.
I'm joking. Okay.
Nah, they're
It's
making
just
at
that
least
they,
six. They're making at least six
yeah.
figures. If not, someone making seven figures. The finances are good. They're making money. They're doing well, but they don't invest in their dating life.
Yes, I was gonna
They're
say
going
they're
places to where
stingy with themselves.
yeah, they're going
They're
towards
not stingy
places to
with their
where they're
women.
not really actually investing in the area that matters the most. And if
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the most important decisions, who you marry, then why are you not going to invest in yourself? Why are you going to go hit the gym? You got a nice body, you got your money right, you got the nice cars, you know what I'm saying? You travel in the world, all that good stuff, but you don't even got someone to enjoy it with. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how much better life would be for all the people that are doing well financially if you actually had a woman to rock with you. That rock with you for you, not your money, but you could bless her with your money. You have someone who actually loves for who you are, but you can actually start enjoying your life with her. You know what I'm saying? That's a real reality. But I need to help you guys understand something. You won't get it if you don't actually aim for it. If you don't look for it, if you don't work on yourself or at least know what you even want, if you don't do any of the internal work, it's super hard for you to just wake up and find next to you a woman that's really attractive and you find her attractive as well and respects you and you love her. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing is being attracted, the next thing is respect. It's two different things. Because someone can be attracted to you and disrespect you like they don't think nothing of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can be a hot guy. They can like you for your looks, your money, whatever, but don't like you for who you are. Happens a lot. More than you guys actually think. Because some guys say, I want a girl who's attracted to me. You don't want respect? That's all you want is attraction? Like, is that
Yeah.
good enough for you? So you want a girl who's super attracted to you and then respects the heck out of you? After she sleeps with you, she sleeps with someone else?
Yeah.
Like, seriously? Like,
Yeah.
you have to really think about what you want. Because if you really don't dive deep, you'd be surprised at how surface level your wants actually are.
Yeah.
And
And
once you
they're
get
not
what you
happy
want, you're
with
not going to
it.
like it.
Yeah, they're
Facts.
literally not happy and they don't know why.
Facts, because you're
Yeah.
not clear on what you want. That's why you're not happy. The more
Yeah.
clear you are on what you want, the more you know what's for you and what's not for you. Clarity is key. You know what I'm saying? Book
Yeah,
a free coaching call if you want
absolutely.
some clarity. Link in the
Yeah, and
description.
those calls will not be free for long.
Nah, probably next week. It's no longer free after next week, guys.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's see. So from from Frank, yeah, the kids thing is undeniable. Real talk. True that from Melvin, or that
Mm-hmm.
true?
Yeah.
And from JD, I've learned that when you love somebody, it's not the gifts, it's not by gifts or marriage. It's when you grow together, when he values her and she values him as a person to transform each other into the people they are. Yeah, man. When it comes to things to value, you know what I'm saying? What I want to talk about is it is bigger than gifts and the lifestyle. Those are
Mm-hmm.
all good things. Those are all things to enjoy. But on top of the gifts, on top of the lifestyle, you definitely want to be sure to have someone that actually enjoys you being in your presence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seriously, and they give them presents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue. Is polyamory cheating or anti-Christian? You want to answer that?
I mean, cause I mean, it's and it's anti-Christian, and I mean, if you know, cause I know people that are they're doing kind of like open marriage, and if both people agree that they're gonna be doing open marriage, I don't believe that's cheating. Just have to set the expectation, but we don't do that. We don't do that over here.
Yeah, so things it's definitely
Yeah,
anti-Christian.
yeah,
Cheating You know what I'm saying?
It depends.
I wouldn't say cheating because I guess like cheating seems like you're cheating someone. You know what I'm saying? If you both agree on it, I don't think it could
Yeah,
be
it's an
cheating.
agreement, it's not
I
cheating.
wouldn't even say it's a real marriage though,
Yeah.
because I think a marriage is like exclusive. If it's open, I don't think an open marriage is a real
Yeah.
thing.
It's like
I think
legally married, but you're sleeping with
type
multiple people.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. Like
it's
you're
a
not
weird
married in the
place to
eyes of
be.
the Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you are, maybe you're not.
I don't
Maybe it's
know.
infidelity in the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah.
You're just being like open. Maybe it is cheating in the eyes of God. I don't know. Like that's actually an interesting question.
That is a
Like
interesting
I have not
question.
thought about
Yeah.
that. Like I would say
Yeah.
it's anti-Christian. Maybe and it is cheating. I guess y'all just both cheating on each other.
But like in a worldly perspective,
Yeah, but
like
we don't answer about a
if
worldly
you guys
perspective.
agreed,
Yeah.
you know, in that relationship, like I wouldn't say that they would consider that cheating.
Yeah, but if God was looking at it, what do you think?
They would just be like, you know, they're not really like married, or they're, you know, they're not, they're defiling marriage.
Yeah, the filing marriage sounds like cheating to me.
Yeah.
Just say so. Yeah, I don't, either you're both not cheating or you're both cheating. I don't know.
Yeah.
To each his own,
Yeah.
depending on your viewpoint. And then from Cupcake, how can I stop being so lazy to do homework or study for test and do good in school? It's like same with dating, man. If you want to win in dating, I'd say honestly, first thing is first is when you're not doing something, odds are it's some reason based on maybe how you feel about yourself, maybe your view, maybe you don't think that you're a guy who deserves to do good, right? So some things you can do obviously is change your environment. The easiest way to change your mindset, or one of the easiest ways, is change your environment. If you're surrounded by more smart people, more people doing their homework, doing their stuff, more people winning and dating, more people that are married, you are inherently going to pick up some things, you know what I'm saying? And I think build structure, build habits, you know what I'm saying? There can be other areas of your life too that are hurting you. Maybe you jerk off a lot. Maybe you watch too much porn so your dopamine is completely crashed. Maybe you eat terrible food so you have no energy, you know what I'm saying? Like there can be so many things that's affecting you, you know what I'm saying? So I would say look at what's affecting you and go ahead and make a plan, you know what I'm saying? And also work on your identity. Like it does whatever order you want to do it on, but I think you have to do all three. What do you
I
think?
also want to say that you're not lazy. Just because you're not into schoolwork and homework and stuff like that doesn't mean that you're lazy. I'm sure there's something that you're interested in doing and you're
Mhm.
not lazy yet. I'm sure
But
there's
the
at least
question
like
is, how can I stop
one
being
thing.
lazy to do homework and stuff like that? So he's not lazy, but he's lazy to do that. And I think that takes discipline, you know what I'm saying? And I think start making incremental changes, start little and just continue. Because people that love to do something aren't disciplined. Discipline is when you do something you don't love to do. You know what I'm saying? Got that from Alex Mosey. So anything else to add? Cool. Let's continue. So, Melvin, I think you have to prepare yourself if you want to be in a relationship and marriage. It takes preparation, man. It's not a light thing. It's not something that you can just go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, boom, just go ahead and get it. Like, you need to work on it. Because do you just want a person that just kind of winged it and out of here to get married? You know what I'm saying? You would obviously want someone that's going to develop themselves before you guys are together, right? Because if you don't work on yourself and you get married, all that trauma you have, all those pains, all your past, it's gonna catch up with you. People try to push things under the rug and get married. I'm sorry, that mug about to blow up. Marriage exposes a lot of your life, you know what I'm saying? Just like starting a business or being an entrepreneur, so much of your faults are gonna be exposed in marriage. So if you don't do the work and you just try to move on, you just try to wing it just because you want to get married, it will get exposed. What do you think?
I agree.
100%. So let's see what we're talking about. We have Denver. I'm not trying to be rude, but you just proved my point about being stingy. Oh, never mind. She clarified what she meant. And then from JD, I believe that when a couple has a disagreement, they shouldn't argue or fight about it, but really go into a room, close the door down, on the bed, and have a clear, calm discussion about the matter. Easier said than done.
Yeah, that
Ideally,
would
you know what
be
I'm
a
saying?
perfect scenario.
But reality is different from that. But
Yeah.
ideally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like what you're saying, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
something to
man.
aim for.
Facts. It comes over time because
Mm,
some people are more emotionally in control than other people. You know what I'm saying? Some
yeah.
people come from places where the parents are screaming left and right, and that's all they know. So keep in mind who you're dating based on how they were raised. That's gonna affect who they are. You know what I'm saying? Not that they can't change, but it's gonna take some work sometimes, right? So let's go ahead and let's get into some more comments and stuff. I see. I should have one more. Dang, she's beautiful. Yes, she is, my brother. Yes,
I
she is.
appreciate you guys.
Facts. Anything you want to bring up, or I'm gonna start a
Yeah,
conversation.
go ahead.
Yeah. So I want to ask this question real quick. So from a guy that's going to talk to a female, right? What do you think are some? Do you have any pickup lines in mind that guys have said that has really, helped you out, or how do you feel about pickup lines? Let's talk about that.
I
Are
mean,
you
the
a
one that
fan or?
worked is like,
But that wasn't really
you
a
look
pickup
good
line. That
in
wasn't
a
really a pickup
dress.
line. Like, how do you feel about pickup lines though? Like,
Okay, first of all, I want to clarify, I have not really been approached a lot in person. I have had more people, so I would go out with my friends. I've had more people approach my friends and be like, "Hey, is she single? Hey, can I get her number? Hey, can you talk to her for me?" That stuff happens way more than someone like come up directly to me and talk to me. So I'm not very experienced in that regard.
what about like dating apps? You get pickup lines?
I mean, just like people like, are you real? Are you not? Are you
That's the pickup line you
AI?
begin. Are you real? Like, yeah.
I say like from a lot of the matches, they're like, "Are you real? Are those your photos? Like, is this AI? Like things like that."
What about the pickup lines you got? You don't
I
remember?
don't remember. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my opinion on pickup line, guys, I'm not a fan of pickup lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck. If y'all can hit them smoothly, like y'all, you just got it like that. Like if you're just that guy, hey man, kill it. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't really seen success with pickup lines when I was dating. I think that when I use pickup lines, it's stuff that's like it just doesn't go that well, to be honest. 'Cause I feel like maybe you say the right line, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you get one reply back and then it's like, then it just kind of dies out, right? So I would say low key, in my opinion, I'm not really a fan of pickup lines. I would say, if anything, maybe have some lines to start a conversation. I do like conversation starters, but not like a whole line like roses are red, violets are blue. You're super cute. I want to, take you out somewhere so I can look at more of you. Or I don't know. I just made that up. So I'm like, I was practicing right. But seriously, like I'm just saying, I'm just giving examples. And from the aspect of, I think that a lot of people think they're corny. If I'm being honest, I feel like a lot of girls think pickup lines are corny. Like that's how I really feel. What do you think?
It depends. I mean, it just depends.
Yeah, but you haven't really gotten them. So anyway,
Yeah.
we'll move on to something else. But what I would say, guys, don't go for pickup lines. Like I don't think it's gonna really work
Yeah.
out too well. I say just be yourself, honestly. I think that's the best piece of advice I've ever gotten in dating. You know what I'm saying? Because if you end up winning a girl over, like doing all these pickup lines and this, and you continue doing stuff like that, it's like at what point are you really gonna start like really talking how you talk? You know what I'm saying? If it makes you more comfortable, do it. But in my opinion, just go ahead and just be yourself, man. Just say like something like hi. I feel like if you can't reply to hi, like I'm a pretty low effort guy in the beginning. I won't even lie to you. The reason I feel like being low effort actually helps you out too is I feel like when I say low effort, let me clarify, right? I mean being yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean effort as far as like not trying to do the most more than who you are. You see what I'm saying?
I don't
I'm
think
the
that's
type of
low
guy.
effort though.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like, because who's putting more effort? The guy who's doing backflips and all these things, or the guy who's just like, hey, how you doing? The guy doing backflips. That's why I had to give the context to where I'm not a guy that does the most on the first day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not pulling up with flowers. Nah, like nothing wrong with flowers, but I'm just gonna show up as I am, and I'm gonna be like, hey, like how is it going? All that stuff. Like I'm gonna be a sweet guy. I'm gonna be super respectful. I'm gonna be a super chill guy, but I'm not gonna try to win you over by doing all these things. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, pretty much. If anything, once I'm in a relationship or once we're dating, then you get the flowers. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like just come as you are. And if they're not for it, deuces.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the next one. Because
Mm-hmm.
if someone, like, here's my thing too. Because I've talked to guys and guys, I see y'all in the comments. I'm gonna get into y'all, real talk. I've talked to guys who they try to go ahead and they try to go on simple dates, and the girl says it's low effort. If us going out to ice cream is low effort, or y'all clearly not go for me, because I love me some ice cream. So if we can't go on an ice cream
Some
date together,
gelatos.
yeah, if we can't grab some gelato together, I don't want it. Like, I really don't want it. And I want you guys to walk with that energy because you need to understand that the more that you get away from what you want to do. For example, if you want to go on chill dates, you don't want to spend all this money, not because you don't got it, just because you don't want to, because you don't know the person, then don't do it. Like you don't have to spend a lot of money to get gorgeous women, bro. I promise you from experience. Even if you're not the best looking guy, you can be creative. You can tap into so many different assets that you have because you have a lot of different abilities and skill sets. Maybe you're the intellectual guy, you know what I'm saying? Tap into what you have and really use that to find a little bit more swag in your dating life. That leads me to a topic I want to talk about. I think this is something that one of my clients really painted a picture to me on. And then let me see from JD. We got this comment right here. And now from Goal Kicker. Hey, welcome back, my G.
Hey,
Hi,
welcome
everyone.
back.
What's going on, Goal Kicker? Let's see from JD. What I have learned and getting to know somebody to be with somebody is to pay attention to the conversation. One of the things she likes, to surprise her, to maybe win her heart. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. It's important when you pay attention to what people say because people give you gems all the time. Girls will tell you what they love, what they don't like, and not only what they say, but also look at what they do because sometimes people be capping. You know what I'm saying? So I say
Mm-hmm.
paying attention is more than just listening. It's also looking at actions and looking at the body language. It's a whole thing because I forgot, was it 80% of communication is nonverbal? Some high percentage like that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, listen to what they say, but also listen with your eyes, you know what I'm saying, and your ears. Hopefully that makes sense. What do you think?
Yeah, and I like that what my husband just said. Don't just listen to what they're saying because sometimes people say stuff that sounded good. They say stuff because they feel like they're supposed to say those things, but they don't actually believe that. You can tell from their actions. So it's important to like also observe what they're actually doing. And yeah, that's a good way to actually know what they truly believe.
What do you think are some things you can observe to see like what they're actually doing, what they actually believe as far as body language and stuff for some of these guys that are curious?
Yeah, I mean, if someone say that they want to date hot guys and then they ended up dating someone who's like 5'2", they don't really care about height that much. Just things like that, stuff that contradict. Or a woman say that she's looking for a serious relationship, but then talking to like 10 guys. Yeah,
Real talk.
yeah.
And JD, I'm confused. Aren't you the same guy who said you're staying single? Why are you trying to spit all this game, man? Like you don't seem like a guy that's wanting to stay single to
Yeah,
me. So I'm
no.
like super confused. Like, what's going on, JD? You gotta reply, my G. Like, I'm calling you out right now. And are
I
you
feel like,
trying to stay single? You're not. Are you just saying stuff because you're frustrated, which is
yeah.
okay. But are you actually trying to stay single, bro?
I feel like he's someone who is trying to be romantic in a relationship. I feel like that.
But then first he's like, I'm gonna give up on dating. It's hard. Da, da, da. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
people get frustrated. I mean, your clients say that too. They're frustrated.
Facts.
Yeah.
And then let's see, from JD, what I learned to get, we already talked about that, to win a heart. All right, cool. And then from a Melvin, well, I'm just saying, like, prepare. Like, if you're going on a date, mostly, guys have to pay, the food and probably, the date. You have to prepare, like, how much to pay or whatever. What to say. I mean, preparation definitely does help, right? 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And then from JD, no, it's not that. It's just experiencing that I've been going through when I'm being in a relationship. It's just tough right now because I'm taking care of a business, raising Frenchies and bullies, like I think bulldogs. Yo, that's what's up, bro. Like that's lit. That's lit. Oh, someone just booked a call or something. I think someone booked. All right, whoever booked the call, I'll see you guys on the other side, man. Like I'll see you guys on the other side. I just got a notification. But yeah, what I want to say is, yeah, man. I mean, as far as what I'm hearing, like it makes sense, man. You know what I'm saying? But what I do want to say is, with what you're going through in a relationship, I know it's tough, but bro, like it's a tough worth having. You know what I'm saying? It's like going through life, you get stronger, and when you win, you get what you really want. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like the gym. You know what I mean? Go through the struggle, go through the challenge, go through the suckiness to win in dating, man. Like I'm telling you, I don't know if it was you, JD, that booked the call. If it is, see you on the other side. Super excited to help you out because it seems like you're someone who is already building in their life. You're someone who's already, leveling up. And that reminds me of one of my other clients actually. They literally just moved to a new city, just, got out of their parents' house, doing super well financially. They're in the, tech, killing it and some, some super like some super nice role. I forgot it was some technical, closing sales role, some super sweet stuff. And they're leveling up and just doing their thing and they're ready to date, but they came into some frustration too. And I'm telling you, you're not the only one that's having it tough. That's why it's important to get a coach. That's why it's important to have someone guard you, guard your heart, guard your mind, because your mind is gonna wander in all these places, bro. Some of my clients, their mind is going all left and right, and they actually do believe, like, bro, what if I never get a girl? And you don't want to be that guy who's like, yeah, I got time, I got time, I got time. Next thing you know, you're 50 years old, and you're like, bro, I barely had a serious relationship in my whole entire life. And bro, and I'm so worried that I'm gonna die alone. And and I didn't think I could, but what if I'm actually the one that dies alone out of my whole friend group? That's a fair fear. Like people actually have that fear. Like it's very real. So I'm telling you guys, if you guys feel like yo, I'm in my 30s, I'm kind of young. Some people I'm in my 40s, whatever it is, bro. Don't just slack because time moves by very quickly. You'll blink and 10 years will go by just like nothing. So be intentional with your time. If you do want to be in a godly relationship, if you want to be with someone who rocks with you, start working on it now. Because sometimes us as guys, we wait till the last second before we try to level up in everything. I'm telling y'all. And I have some of my clients that I'm helping, through coaching, helping to see success, but Yeah, they're older people, you know what I'm saying? They're older, but I'm still here to help everyone out, you
Yeah,
know?
something
You know what I'm
is
saying?
really shocking to me, just like kind of talking to you and, and understanding what your clients are going
So
through. It's like I never would have imagined like people are going through so much in their head and they're setting themselves back and they're the reasons why they're not married and they're not happily married. It's just so shocking to me. I didn't know how much that these men are going through, just how much that they need help. I would never have thought.
fast.
Yeah.
That's the thing about being able to do coaching is you're
Yeah.
able to see a lot more than than you thought that you would have seen. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's definitely different to have a different perspective and have your have your eyes open, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So let's go ahead, let's get into some more of these comments for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Another moderator just handled it. Another moderator? What? Another okay, anyway. I saw another moderator. Like I got another moderator. What's going on?
We don't even
But
know that we got one.
nah, I must be tripping. I don't know. So Denver Downer got a question. What's up, Denver? So my brother said, "How long have you guys been married?" Going on 3 years, my brother. Going on
Mhm.
3 years.
Mhm.
And then from Sharif, is it okay to listen? No, let me go. It's funny. Funny comment. It depends, man. And then I see Aho back. I'm gonna get to you, Aho. Welcome back to the stream. And we got our boy Frank. You like the English or not? Good English?
Yeah, it was good, but then it started with drifting
Cool.
away. Yeah.
So we got from Frank, 'cause it's kind of difficult to read from this angle, so
Oh,
I'll raise
I
it
see.
up.
Yeah.
So Frank says, Frank Bradford, is it true that men have time on their side when it comes to settling down later in life? So is it true that men have time on their side? It depends on what you mean, right? What I will say is biologically, it's not as taxing as men as it is on females. You know what I'm saying? But what ends up happening is the guys that drag their feet with the dating process, they typically have it harder later on. You know what I'm saying? Because they've spent so much time, living lives that they don't really want, just wasting time sleeping around with women. And it's hard to go from sleeping around wasting time mode to being serious committed relationship mode.
Ooh,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
real. That's real because my ex, like I kind of told you, he's in the Major League Baseball, and when he was like, he was playing professionally for 10 years, and within those 10 years, he's sleeping around so much, and he's like almost 40, and he's still single, and he's only had like two serious relationships, and none of them lasted more than 6 months. That should tell you something.
Facts. Don't get
Yeah,
lost in the sauce. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah,
And I think that's a trap that can happen when when you have the lie of I have time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying earlier. You blink your eye, next thing you know, 10 years have gone by. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully that answers your question. In a sense, the time is on our side just because we can have baby. We could be probably like 50 years old, 60 years old popping babies if you thingy work. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like women where it's like, hey, we got our biological clock, we have to have kids, childbearing, it's gonna be more dangerous to have kids at a certain
yeah,
age. It's not that taxing, but mentally, I would say that time is not on your side because the more you continue a lifestyle that you don't want, you continue to build all these years in your subconscious to where you re-edify, you reveal to yourself that that's how you actually walk. That's what you really want, even if it's not what you want. And the next thing you know, you can't break the cycle because you've been in it too long.
yeah. And do you really want to raise a kid when you're 60 years old? That's a
Heck,
lot.
stop. That's a good
And you
point.
can never like
That's a
are
good
you able to
point.
like see your kid like graduate from college if you're like having them like 60? You might not see them graduate from college.
Facts and
Yeah.
grandkids
You
too.
not see them.
Will even
Yeah.
have the energy to play with them because you're getting older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something to also think and keep in mind if you want kids. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Your age, your energy
Or
level.
grandkids.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts. And then let me see. We got another comment from our boy, or not another first comment from our boy, a hot or out 06, saying, think I'll tap into your program. Just need to fix my mental health first. Don't think it's worth trying to date as a man while I have panic and anxiety. Well, for one of my clients in the same situation, actually. Like, one of my clients who just joined my
That's
10.
literally why they joined.
Yeah, one of my clients who just joined my 10K program today, they actually said that. So they've been doing therapy. And of course, just so you guys know, I do talk about my clients, but I never disclose the names out of respect. So
Yeah.
if you're one of my coaching clients, like don't feel like, oh my goodness, what if you talk about me on YouTube video? I'll talk about you, but not talk
It's
about you.
always
So you're the
confidential.
only one that's gonna know
Yeah.
I'm talking about you, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense.
Yeah.
Everyone else is gonna get the value, but you're gonna be like, oh, that's me. Oh yeah, he's talking about me. Cool. That's how it is. I keep it low
Yeah.
key. I respect
Yeah.
people's privacy. Like I'm not here to put people on blast. Like that's super stupid. Like
Yeah.
it's lame. I'm not.
Yeah,
No. So
absolutely.
just keep that in mind. But
Yeah.
let me continue. One of my clients I spoke to today, he was in the same position. This guy, like I'll tell you guys something. This should encourage you. Like why I love doing coaching is when I go through these things, I notice more and more a lot of guys are going through the same stuff, but they just never have actually opened up about it. That's why it's like all these guys that never known each other going through the same problems. I'm like, wow, like similar problems. And one
Yeah,
kept on receding in life. He kept running away from things. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of anxiety to where he'd run away in every area of his life except for his finances. So money was right, nothing else was. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships, he would always run away. I don't think I think he's only had like he's I think he's like 39 or so, and he's only had like maybe one serious relationship or so.
that's
So
tough.
now it's something to where like that it definitely can happen. So just know if
Wow.
you're anxious, you're feeling anxiety and all that stuff. If anything, I would really encourage you to go ahead and book the call in the description because you need it the most. Because that's when you really need a coach, so you can't fail and walk out on yourself. Because a lot of times that's how it is when you have a lot of that anxiety, a lot of like issues with moving forward with things. You need a little bit of a push, and that's what I do with a lot of my clients. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. Let's continue. But I appreciate you opening up, like real talk, man. Thanks for opening up, Ahu. Keep showing up, man. Keep getting value. Whenever you're confident, I'm doing a free coaching calls for right now. So you can see, if you want to, whatever value you get and see if you want to get into the coaching program. But what I would say is go ahead and just keep showing up, man. Whatever you feel confident, click that link. And I'm here to help you out. And let me see, and then from Sherry. And I need to fix my calendar, bro, because I'm getting like I made them 30-minute calls, but a lot of times they end up being like 45 minutes or at least an hour because there's just so much
Yeah.
stuff that's getting like done. And I'm excited for when you guys see the testimonials. It's about to go stupid.
But you really need to spend some time
What
getting them
time? What
out.
time I got? What time I got?
That's true.
Sheesh.
That is
I'm gonna
true.
start closing down the calls. I'm doing a
Yeah.
lot of these
Yeah,
mornings.
maybe blocking some time
I
away
need to block some time
so they
off
can
for
book
my mental health.
anytime.
It's like
Yeah.
she's like call after call after. No complaining, guys.
It
Let me
was
give you
just
guys
like
value. Let me give you
so
guys
many
value.
last minute, just like
Anyway.
boop on your calendar. Like
It's all good.
what?
So Denver Downer, what y'all think? What y'all can? I can't even read anymore. She, God
Oh,
forbid.
baby.
What do y'all do for fun together, or do y'all focus on yourselves individually? It's a combination, right? I'm the type of person I can rock with my wife. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time. It's a good vibe. But I also like spending time alone too. You see what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
enjoy time with her and time alone. So sometimes I get a little bit
Yeah.
of me time. I
Yeah.
love working. You know what I'm saying? So working is where you're gonna find me a lot, right? So I'll do my work and I'll do my stuff, and then sometimes we'll spend time together. Well, sometimes we'll
Yeah.
watch anime together.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things we do. Sometimes we'll go ahead, you know what I'm saying, get some nice food, go to a restaurant, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Sometimes we'll just go for a walk together, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, or sometimes we play tennis together. We haven't done it
Yeah, we haven't
recently.
played tennis in a while. We
Yeah,
go to the gym together as well.
facts.
Yeah, it's nice to work out together. And when I'm not with my husband, I'm working on real estate. I'm always at my Pilates studio. I love Pilates. So things like that. Yeah.
Big facts, big facts.
Yeah.
So hopefully that answers your question, Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Yeah, let me mute this guy. This guy kind of tripping. All right, there we go. So let's get into some more dialogue. I appreciate y'all with the comments. Thank you guys for being respectful for the most part. I really appreciate you guys. I only had to only block like 2 people, so really
Yeah, it's
low.
rare.
Yeah, really low block rate. So you guys are definitely coming correct tonight. The
Yeah.
Wednesday crew is always more chill. I wish we could have
Yeah.
streamed earlier, but I got a
Yeah.
coaching call that came out of nowhere, guys. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Cause it's like every time I say 8:30, I get a coaching call that end up coming 10:30. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's see. Denver Downer. The reason I asked is because I wanted to know I have the relationship where I wanted to know if I have the relationship I want. Uh, what do you mean? Because I think you said last stream you're doubting your
I
relationship,
feel
right? To where
like
you think you have it, you're not sure, you like her, you don't like her. Was that you last stream?
I feel like the fact that you're over here asking this question, I think you know the answer. You just want us to confirm. You just want a confirmation. I feel like, cause I mean, I would never ask anybody like if this is the right husband for me. Like I just know he's right for me. The fact that you're questioning, I think it's something to think about.
Real talk.
Yeah,
And then, oh, I wanted to know if you have the relationship I want. Oh, okay. If we have the relationship you want, I see. Well,
yeah.
it just depends on
Depending
what
on
you're
what you
looking
want,
for. Real
yeah,
talk.
it
If you're
really
looking,
does depend.
yeah,
Yeah,
if you're looking for something to where you rock with your woman, you rock with your wife, you're, joyfully married, then I would say, yeah. But it depends on the dynamic because every couple is different, bro. Some people, they always spend every second together. You know what I'm saying? I won't lie, we spend a crap ton of time together. I'm gonna
we
keep it a buck.
do.
Like, so
Yeah,
let me not fool y'all, but at the same time, I'm the type of guy, I can spend a lot of time with you, but I also want some time to kind of work on my stuff, build my stuff, you know what I'm saying? Clear on my thoughts. Sometimes just kind of relax, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. We'll be spending a whole lot of time together,
I
man.
think someone else just booked a call.
Nah, I think it's a notification or something,
Oh,
something else.
okay.
And then let me see. So from Denver, yeah, we already read that comment. So cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all with the comments. We're gonna get into some more dialogue. We're gonna continue some conversations. Anything, ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope I don't sound angry. Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying.
He's just
It,
kind
it's
of
been a
like long
later.
day. It's been a very
It's
long
been a
day.
later day, so I'm a little more chill. It's kind of my chill mood. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if you catch me in a in a chill mood, it's kind of what I sound like. So
Yeah.
one thing I want to talk about is the importance of approaching in person. I want to let you guys know something. I truly believe that if all of you guys watching this call would start approaching in person, that you guys would be surprised at how quickly you guys would be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I have guys that complain about being, hey man, like I'm over here being, I'm over here being like just being short, man. Like it's so tough and not being short, but I'm short. It's tough to succeed. All these girls want guys that are above 6 feet tall. And I'm like, bro, if you approach in person, like it's a different game because girls
Mm-hmm.
will say anything online and it's how it is. Because imagine girls, they get 5,000 likes. The really good looking ones get 5,000 plus likes and everything. So they want to filter through all these guys to only get what they really, 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 really want. But if you're going to approach a girl in person, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Because you're one of the few guys approaching her. And I want to let you guys know something too. When I say numbers, please don't get offended because numbers are subjective. Like what's a 6 to you is not a 6 to me. What's a 10 to you is not a 10 to me. Everyone has a different taste. So when I give you guys these numbers, take them in your mind and imagine whatever it is for you, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to girls that are sixes and sevens, they're the ones that are the most approached, especially the sixes, right? When it comes to the eight, the nines, and the tens, people rarely approach them because a lot of guys, they already disqualify themselves. So if you start approaching a person and building up your confidence and actually start approaching the women that are really attractive, that you might even call gorgeous, you will see a lot more success. It sounds counterintuitive, and it's honestly the opposite of what you want to do. That's why most people don't do it. I'm telling you. I would have never met my wife on a dating app because it's like so much competition, bro. Like even if you think you're a decent looking guy, bro, you're competing against how many other guys on a dating app? And what is the statistic? Guys swipe right 80% of the time or something. Girls swipe right like 5, 10% of the time. That's a big discrepancy. And in person, it's so different. You know what I'm saying? It's so
Mm-hmm.
different. Like real
Yeah.
talk. I'm telling y'all. And some guys think, well, I need to go for a six like, because if I go for six, they're more loyal. I'm like, bro, hell, it's not, bro. They be cheating left and right. They're the ones I be seeing on social media
They got more
cheating all the
people after
time.
them.
Facts. And
Yeah.
they're the ones I be seeing on social media cheating all the time, boy. So every time I see some go stupid crazy on TikTok, some married person, I'm like, boy, that's 6 7 right there. You know what I'm saying? Like in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion, at least, I'm just keeping it a bug. Because
Mm-hmm.
people think, yo, if you look less good, you are actually gonna be more loyal. I'm like, are you freaking serious, bro?
But like,
How many girls have you know?
why?
Bro, think about the last TikTok story you saw, or Instagram story, or YouTube story that of a girl that was cheating. Was she a dime? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm saying, like, it's like I said, don't be offended. It's all subjective, but odds are you saw her and you're like, she's okay, man. She going crazy. I'm telling you, some of these, bro, some of the most, I'm gonna say something super real, and hopefully you guys can relate to this. I see on the comments we're gonna get to y'all. Some of the most outlandish, wild, high unrealistic expectation girls I've ever dated were not that attractive. They're actually like, believe it or not, because people think, oh, the good looking ones, they're stuck up. Bro, believe it or not, the sixes, they get so much attention, it's crazy. Because here's what happens guys that look super good but lack confidence, they go for the sixes. Everyone goes for the sixes. So the sixes over here, they have a different view on the world. It's like, yo, I got guys that I think that are eights going after me. I have guys over here that are, like everyone wants me and they have a big head. They have a big ego. Any girl can have a big ego, right? I don't want to put all girls in the bucket. Slight little disclaimer. But the point I am trying to make is you would not be surprised. No, you would be surprised when I tell you it's not what you really think. Most people go after the sixes because most people don't go after what they really want.
They're really in high demand.
100%.
Yeah.
It's just like jobs. The jobs that are in high demand, the ones that pay the most mediocre. Because most people don't apply to high paying jobs because they don't think they're gonna get it. Most people go for it. This job's gonna be okay. Okay is always in demand. Okay is what scales. Okay is what most people go for. Most people don't go for more than okay because they only believe they can get okay. So if you do the same thing everyone else gets, don't be surprised when you're competing against 20,000 people. If you just change your mindset, so I'm gonna go for a little bit more than okay, you would actually have way less competition. And if you have way less competition, do you have a higher chance of succeeding or a lower chance of succeeding? You know the answer, right?
Yeah.
Let's go into these comments. I see y'all, so let's get into y'all. We got my boy Ted back. Ted, welcome back, G.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome,
Welcome
welcome, welcome
back.
back. You sound like shy. I don't know what that is. And then from Ted it says curious. From y'all's experience, what would be a good window to gun for before proposing? I keep hearing people talk about dating 5 plus years while others do it in a few months. I'm gonna keep it real
We
with
did
you.
it in like what, five
Definitely
months?
was, yeah, definitely would not say to, we got married in 6 months.
You proposed
So
months five though.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. So I would definitely not say to go ahead and do 5 plus years. Because statistically said, this is scientifically proven. Don't ask me where, you got AI, look it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But there's a stat that says that guys in the first 6 minutes know what know if they're gonna marry a woman or not. What I would say, I don't know if that's completely true. I know guys in the first 6 minutes probably know if they won't marry a woman or so, right? So what I would say is I don't think it takes you 5 plus years. I think all you really need is low key, like just have at least, I'd say like a year. Within a year, you should definitely be able to tell, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some people, maybe it's more apparent. Maybe you see it sooner. I'm not saying it's to where you know you're gonna marry them, but you're not in the best position, so you're trying to level up your finances. That's a different thing. But as far as knowing, hey, this woman, I'm gonna marry. I'd say it shouldn't take more than a year, maybe 2 years
Shouldn't
max.
take more than 6 months.
Yeah, I'll give grace. I'll
In my
give grace and give a
experience,
year.
yeah, it shouldn't take more than 6 months.
I'll give grace and I'll give a year because I feel like people have different experiences. So I'd say give it a year to 2 years. If after 2 years you don't know if you can marry her, I feel like, bro, just go with someone else
Two
because that's not what you
years
really
if
want.
you're under 25 years old, I'd say.
I
Because
don't know.
you're still kind of like, a young
I
adult.
don't know. I don't even lie. I feel like guys at 18, you know what I'm saying? They see a girl that want boy to put a ring on that thing. That's just my
Yeah. So
opinion.
maybe for guys like under 20 years old, I'd say 2 years would be fair.
I just feel like the
Yeah.
reason that guys date for so long is because they're settling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
If
think
I'm
so.
being
I
honest, when I
agree.
know people that have been in relationships for over 5 years, over 6 years, a lot of times I feel like they're settling. They can get mad at me. We might not be friends anymore, but I'm just gonna be real with y'all. That's what I really think because my mindset goes to okay. So if you're a guy and you really knew you wanted something, or you're dating something that you really want, like this person is the person that you're like, yo, she crazy, man. Checking out the boxes, man. It's a vibe. She respectful. I'm loving her. It's a vibe all the time. Why would you not take her off the market? Why would you let her to continue being on the market so another guy can take her out the market? Guys that want things, they always go for what they want. That's just innocent as guys. We're the hunters and gatherers. We're the sharpshooters. You know what I'm saying? Shooters shoot. We're the shooters. You know what I'm saying? So we want something, we lock it in. And when you don't lock it in, it's probably because you have some type of doubt deep down inside. 9 out of 10 times, not 10 out of 10 times. That's what I truly believe it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Real talk. So hopefully that answered your question, Ted. Hopefully you got some value from that. And then Denver says the rejection rate is so high. Too. We have to consider that. I love the sixes and sevens. Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with hey, if that's what you love, go after it, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But what I would say is, bro, like, why not just go after a 10? You know what I'm saying? Like a 10 is
But
different. Like,
because he said that he loves the 6 and the
but
7.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why not just go after a 10, bro?
Because
Like
he doesn't love
seriously.
them.
No, like this girl. And let me see. So we got Otis Otis Otis. We got Otis. That's true. Facts. And then at Eric, hey guys, it's late at night, man. So these names, y'all about to get your names flipped upside down and backwards and inside out, boy. I'm about to be saying 145 ACL. Ready for Acronis or something. 4231. Actually true. Facts, facts, facts. From Otis. But there are nines and tens that don't put in the effort. Of course, man. Of
There's always
course.
people that don't put in the
Filter.
effort. Doesn't matter what you are. You can be a 3 and be lazy.
Filter, my G.
Yeah.
Filter. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They're there 100%, bro. And there's some that are stuck up. They just feel like the world should be handed to them 100%. But what I will tell you too, a trick with the nines and the tens that's worked for me is you need to just come on business. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to like earn her love. Heck, nah, that's weak. I'm gonna keep it 100. Don't earn her love, man. You gotta walk in your God-given identity because you're loved by God. You don't need to earn her love. Pull up and you know what I'm saying, just be who you are. If anything, you want to earn her respect, but don't try to earn her love. But the best way to earn respect is to be about business, to have a backbone, to not be a floor mat. And the trap is when guys go after super attractive women, that's when a lot of times they have trouble setting boundaries. I know guys that if it's a 6, if it's a 7, yeah, that's no problem. And once again, for guys who just joined, I'm being subjective. I'm saying whatever in your mind a 6 is, like everyone has different tastes. Like she can have a nose as long as my arm, you know what I'm saying? And that's a 6 and that's a 10 for you. If that's a 10, that's a 10, you know what I'm saying? Like so no, I'm just saying
Like
like what
Pinocchio.
Seriously, whatever you like, bro, like when you close your eyes, if you like, bro, I like this, but my friends say it's weird, that's a 10 for you. Like, whatever you like is what I'm talking about. But what I mean is that most guys, they don't go after that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm even looking at like the comment that says, from Denver, and Melvin, I'm gonna get into you. It says, I won't even look at nines or a 10. Of course. And that's why there's low competition, because most guys won't even look at them. You know what I'm saying? Nines or 10s are going to be entitled as hell. That's limiting belief, bro. That's something you need a coaching session for. A lot of my guys, they're in the same place as you. You know what I'm saying? Never, they have these limiting beliefs. They think that nines and tens are this, nines and ten. Bro, there are people just like you. Their breath stinks, they poop, you know what I'm saying? They pee, all the above, bro. They're literally just human beings. You don't know how they were raised. Let me ask you this question real quick. You know what I'm saying? If you raised a daughter and she came out beautiful, would she be entitled in a mug? Mine wouldn't. Heck, nah. I'm going to stand on business. Heck, nah. She ain't no way I'm letting that girl be entitled. You got me messed up, boy. She about to become correct. Heck, nah.
Yeah, and we talk about it like we're only gonna really raise our cat in a way that's like really we're really spoiling
She's
her.
going to. I ain't spoiling nobody. Heck no. I'm not
Yeah,
a fat
we're gonna
boy.
spoil the cat. We're gonna sometimes spoil the dog, but not the kids.
She is not we. She is gonna spoil. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of spoil. I'm not a fan of spoiling, to be honest. You know what I'm saying. So let's continue. Let's continue. I see Melvin says, true. You can tell when women act, and then let's see. From Otis, you know dang well that big nose girl ain't no 10 la la. Hey, people got different types. I know guys that are into stuff like that, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. And that's why I want to make it clear. Anytime I say a 9 or a 10, it's what you really want, bro. Because like people have different preferences. Some people like girls that got big hands. You know what I'm saying? If you like a big hand girl, boy, get you the biggest hand girl you can find, boy. Seriously, I'm saying like cuddle with that big hand. Like I'm being funny, but I'm being serious. Like I don't think we should be in an age where we're ashamed to go after what we want. Because I feel like some guys, they want this thing, they don't go for it because they want, this is what the TV says, this is what the media says I should go for, bro. There was an age where society was going after girls that had small titties, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna get kind of graphic, but hopefully we're all adults here. I'm just trying to be real. There's another time when society said, you know what? No, 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 no. Big breasts are the thing. No, no, no. Small booties are the thing. No, 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 no. Big booties are the thing. When you look back in the day in the 50s, girls with big breasts were actually getting breast reducing surgery. Not every girl wants some big tatas, you know what I'm saying? So it really depends. Society does really be pushing a lot of things
That's
like
true.
up to our
That is
face.
very
So what
true.
I'm saying is if you guys want someone, if you guys like someone y'all think is weird, go for it. Bro, you don't want marrying that girl, bro. If she got crooked teeth and you love it, boy, go kiss them crooked teeth, bro. Like, anyway, I think y'all get the point. Let's continue, bro. I'm just making examples, whatever it is, man. You know what I'm saying? She got a unibrow, and you like a unibrow. Go get you a nice unibrow girl, bro. Real talk. Anyway, let's continue. Let me see where we at, man. That's funny. That comment, Otis.
What?
You funny, Otis. That he was like, these big nose girls ain't 10s. That's funny. Hey, if you're a big nose lover, it's a 11, boy. We're about to break the scale, and then
He's funny, yeah.
I says I go for zeros. Hey, if you don't forget the one, you know what I'm saying? Gotta level up that thinking, bro. That's your wife. I married you. You know it. And then we got him, Ted. I hear you. While I do think, yummy or yum, I don't know what that means. YMMV. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah, I don't get it.
young my market, depending on your SMV I think it's sexual market value. With
Mm,
yeah, that's some like I don't remember. I don't know the first part, bro. I know it from the red pill when I was into that stuff way back in the day. SMV. That's a lot of stuff they say. But I hear you. While I do think, tell me what YMV is, Ted, if you don't mind. Well, I do think YMMY depends on your SMV with harder women. Still worth taking the shot if they're interested, I guess. Furthermore, if you looks max and work on charisma and conversation, your conversation should improve. Like that's facts, bro. You can max out in any area of life,
yeah,
bro. We
max
all have
out
stats.
however you can.
Real talk. But yeah,
Yeah.
I agree, man. I mean, max to some degree, like max out, man. And this whole thing about your value, like, bro, like your value is, yeah, it's what you present yourself as,
Mm-hmm.
right? The more you build yourself, the higher your value is gonna be. So I definitely do agree with that, my G. Real talk. And then we got from Otis, where y'all from? And you found your girl in what region? Doing day the West. Doing day the West? Oh, don't say the West. Yeah, bro. So she came from China, but I met her in the US, you know what I'm saying, in Texas, in the Dallas, actually, Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
Texas, right?
Dallas.
Not to expose myself too much before y'all pull up on me. And I'm like, where all these people come from, man? Yeah, we're from your live stream. Like, who the heck? Where y'all? From my live stream? What y'all talking about? Like, oh yeah, man, we from live stream number 5. I'm like, oh sheesh. I want to pull up. Yeah, I pull up my front yard. Nah, God forbid, God forbid. Y'all chill out for real, man. Cause it's not gonna be cool. Y'all pull up on me in person. It's gonna be a catch these hands. Nah, let's continue. I'm a chill guy for the most part. Um, Yeah, bro, but it was the West. And Denver says, last time I was here, I spoke about AI girlfriend and dating, and if dating didn't work for me, then I would create my own AI girlfriend. Hey, if that's what you want to do, I
Mm-hmm.
don't I think it's a sad way to go out. My opinion, and I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? I'm not here in the live stream to lie to y'all. If y'all ask me something, I'm just giving y'all my real opinion, you know what I'm saying? But what I think is I don't think it's the way to go, my G. I feel like if you're doing this AI girlfriend stuff, you're gonna be lonely, bro. It's like porn, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe YouTube's gonna take this down, God forbid, is what it is. It's like the P word. There we go. When you're watching and stuff, you don't really feel satisfied. It's fake. You want the real thing.
Yeah,
That's why
and you know
guys
it's
always
fake.
wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know it's not real human
You know
connection.
what's a counterfeit? It's like
You
you
know this
making out with an
girlfriend,
Android 18.
yeah,
She ain't even an Android. There's no human. Full
yeah,
bot.
for real.
Like you really with a bot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No joke. But it is what it is, man. Like I do get it, man. People get lonely. It's tough. I've been a guy too that's been single. I used to be super fat. I was morbidly obese back in the day, a big honey bun Twinkie donut boy. Please don't go through my old videos on YouTube and find my video. I have a picture of myself, what I used to look like. But
That
I
video
used
is actually
to,
getting a lot of views for some reason.
cause all y'all messed up.
Yeah.
All y'all taking screenshots, aren't
They're
y'all?
trying to see what you looked like
Yeah,
before.
us people taking screenshots. Hey, see, y'all messed up, boy. But all I want to say is seriously, man. I get being lonely. I know sometimes as a guy you can be down bad. You know what I'm saying? So I totally get it, man. I get the appeal of going ahead and having an AI girlfriend. It seems like a solution, but these short fixes they don't actually fix the problem. They actually make it worse because now you're like you got an AI girlfriend. You haven't actually socialized with a real girl in so long. Now you can't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? You can't even imagine a real girl type stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Um, what do we have right here? So YMV. Actually, let me go back up. I think I skipped some of you guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna try to get to all of y'all real talk. Like if I skip anyone, please tell me like, hey, you skipped me, and I'll go back and I'll read your stuff, man. Because you guys are hearing the live, so you guys will get your questions answered. So,
Hmm.
last time I was there, so I already did that. Your 9/10 might not be 9/10 to someone else. Amen,
Exactly.
bro.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone has different preferences, bro. Like some
Yeah.
people like girls with big booties, some people like girls with no booties. Bro, I'm not here to judge you. Go for what you want. Like, bro, I don't care. Like you like it's not like you're not changing my life. Like, girl, like I want you to be happy with whatever girl you want, bro. And I want you to rock with her and love her as Christ loved the church and show respect you. It's a beautiful place, bro. I want all y'all to win with what y'all want in life, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of
Yeah.
what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because you deserve the win, bro. You deserve the win. So let's see. So for Mia, uh, oh yeah, Maya Santos, what's good, my boy? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? We got Big Bro today. Well done, brother. Congrats. I'll be taking notes. Hey, thank you so much, my G. Thanks so much. And then YMMV, your mileage may vary, meaning it varies by person. Okay, yeah, it is becoming math equations, dating math equations, man. But I hear you, man. From some Chinese women are beautiful. Props to you, my guy. Thank you so much, bro.
Appreciate you
Thank you so
guys.
much, man. We got Ted. Meant to say that obviously the better looking guys will have more chances, but you can move levers to improve the odds. Good stream, y'all. Real talk, man. Everyone has different abilities, man. Some people
Yeah.
smart like that, bro. They got that money, you know what I'm saying? And when you got that money, bro, like you don't gotta flex on a girl to pick her up with money, but you can low key flex in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Use money, work on coaching. Use money, build your skills. Use money, be more charismatic. Hire a a public speaking coach, a dating coach, whatever. Use your money to benefit you and get leverage so you can actually make up the deficiencies in your skills or in other areas. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
like
saying?
really invest in yourself. Something that my husband really like influenced me on is like, forget about S&P, invest in SME.
Real
Like
talk.
your investing yourself is always the best investment. And
Facts.
that's something, Alex Hormozy talk about and my husband really impressed upon me.
Real talk. Because
Yeah.
you're the product in dating,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's super crucial that you make sure you keep on investing in yourself, right? So let's continue, man. What we got in the comments? I see y'all going crazy. I see y'all going crazy. So let's see. Appreciate the good stream, my boy Ted. And let's see from Otis. What's up, Otis? No, we are not pulling up, but you are aware that of how most women are here. So I'd assume to find a good one, we need to go to China. Copy that. Ha 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 ha. Hey, bro, I'll tell you, they're coming from China to you. You don't gotta go to China because you might miss them
Yeah.
on your flight to China. They just land in the U.S., boy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
there's no
saying?
guarantee though. Like there's no guarantee that if you come to China, you'll find someone good. It's just
Facts.
no
Because there's
guarantee.
bad women in China too. I'll tell you that much,
Yeah.
boy. Be careful now.
Yeah.
There's women that take you to cleaners in China too, boy. Don't be thinking China the end all be all, boy. Go to China, they
And
can mess you up as
some people
well.
are very
Real
the
talk.
thinking are very liberal. Like you'd be surprised. guys. Like some
Oh,
of the
like
stuff,
girls who are in a relationship, or what do you mean? Like when you say
like really
liberal?
liberal in
Like
a way,
what?
like kind of like how they talk is like how like I don't want to I
Like
don't
the
want to.
West or?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying that stuff already infiltrated
Oh
China?
yeah.
Ah, guys, it's over. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Some
It's
people
over.
are just
I'm in the live
talking.
stream. We're all doomed. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. God forbid.
Yeah, some
I'm
people
kidding.
are
I'm kidding.
very liberal, especially like I didn't realize that,
Wow, that's
especially like
crazy.
I went on the social because there's a social media called Red, and a lot of like Mandarin speaking people all over the world are on Red. And
Talk to us.
after
Talk to us.
Charlie Kirk
Mm-hmm.
died, I so many people were on there, and I was like, wow, like everybody's like very liberal, and some people are even happy about it. So I was like really shocked to see that.
Understood.
Yeah.
So let's go. So we got BK. Welcome back, bro. I saw you on the last stream, man. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome.
So, the world is nothing more than a woman's slumber party nowadays. Maybe you struck gold, but there's nothing out here for most of us. That's cap, bro. My coaching
Yeah.
clients, they definitely get some. Maybe none for y'all, but my coaching clients, they all get something, bro. And I'm not trying to talk mess, but bro, if you're one of my clients, I ain't letting you fail. You got me messed up. If I gotta bring the girl to your front door, bro, we doing that, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding, bro. She got friends. What you talking about? Yeah, y'all need to quit playing, boy. I know where to find these girls at, boy. Y'all need to quit playing me, man. I'm getting low-key offended, bro. Like, y'all really think I can't help y'all get into a relationship, bro? You guys out here in this live stream, y'all really think I can't help you out? Y'all see what I got? Y'all think I did this by luck? Y'all don't think I can replicate this for you guys? You capping,
Yeah,
bro.
don't play him.
Bro, you capping, bro. All my clients getting something, bro. Wait till you see the testimonials, bro. That's all I'm gonna
Oh,
say.
baby, you need to go organize them.
With what time? I keep getting these calls. Anyway, let's see.
Yeah.
So we got I don't mean it like insincerely, BK, because I know you're probably coming from a real place, because you probably feel like you don't have hope, you feel hopeless in dating. But I want to encourage you, bro. The women are out there, bro, and most guys are giving up. So it's like less competition now. You know
It's
what I'm saying,
easier for you guys if you're actually in the game and
bro?
improving.
Especially if you know a guy who knows what he's doing, bro. And I'm not saying I'm God. Obviously, I'm not like that at that level yet, but I'd say I'm pretty good, bro.
I
Like I've had guys literally break up from relationships for a
Yeah.
long period of time after like one call, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying 3 years relationship with the wrong woman. I got guys that were literally over here like stuck texting fives and sixes. Now they're over here like dreaming about texting eights, getting ready to prepare for eights and nines and tens, bro. All I'm saying is mindset is a lot of it, bro. And I know you're down bad. I know it's tough, but there's women out there, bro. First, you gotta know where to find them. Second, you gotta know how to actually pursue them. Know how they want to be pursued. Make sure you're not sending the wrong signals when you're approaching and everything. Yeah, sounds like a lot. That's where you get a coach, bro. I keep telling y'all book a free call. Some of y'all taking advantage. Some of y'all aren't. And don't be mad at me, bro. I try to book a call. Now you gotta pay for it. I'm like, hey, I've been taking 20 calls this past week. Like, what you want me to do? I can't keep you doing it for free.
Mm.
Real talk. Anyway, let's continue. But I'm telling you, bro, it's not over, bro. Like, if they're like, think about this. Like, I don't want to be too long-winded. I see the comments. I'm gonna keep it pushing so I can give y'all value. But what I want to say is this, brother. How many generations did it take to make you? So now it's too hard? Uh, What are you talking about? Bro, back in the day, they didn't even have internet, bro. Like, yes, well, internet ruined things. No, no, I get what you're saying, bro. But I promise you, bro, people are still winning out here. So it's a question of how can you be one of the people winning? You know what I'm saying?
That's good, baby. That's real.
Real talk.
Yeah, just because like, it might be a little harder for some people, a lot of people are still getting what they want.
Real
A
talk.
lot of people are still getting married. A lot of people are happy. I mean, in the standard, literally, like, like, what's his name, Jamal? Like, he
No, don't be
literally.
saying people's names.
Oh,
Don't be saying people's names. That's
yeah,
not good.
yeah,
Anyway,
right.
let's continue. So you gotta be careful saying people's name on the internet for real.
That's true.
So anyway, hopefully y'all forget that. I said shimmy schmal.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, a lot of people are happily engaged. A lot of people
Yeah.
are happily married, and
We know a lot of happy relationships,
we see those
bro.
people happy,
Like it's a
winning.
vibe. Like
Yeah, we
you
just
see them, they go well
we see
together.
them. Yeah, we see them, and a lot of people, coming around like engaged that were not engaged last year. A lot of people getting married that are not married last year. What I'm saying is, like, a
There's
lot of
hope.
people
There is
are
hope.
happy.
There is hope for you.
Like what he said, the question is, how are you gonna get, be on the winning team?
BK, and if we didn't care about you, we would not spend 3 minutes just trying to like really speak hope into you, bro. So hopefully you understand that, man. Like we really want you to win. All you guys on the live, even though I don't know most of you guys, I have people that I know in real life. You tap in on the lives, but I'm telling you, I want y'all to win, man. So please, like, really heed my advice, and I hope you keep showing up to have your mindset changed, because you can win in dating. You know what I'm saying? It's a real thing. So we got I say he was looking like the biggie. That's funny. And then Texico says good people stand for that W. Is that a robot? Understand now. I needed that. Like I think about the AI comment. That's probably what he's talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Show us cats. My cat is actually in the other room. I don't know if you want to grab her.
We have one. Well, I can grab
Do you want to grab her for
We
real?
have one
Eddie,
cat.
all right, be careful. The dogs might go crazy. All right, she's gonna pull up with the cat. Then you're gonna get some cats. There you go. Better subscribe, boy. Tell me to pull up some cats, man. Got me out here pulling up a show for you guys. Both the dang the both the, these guys. Hex and the dog got the my dogs came out with the toys in their mouth and everything. Anyway, I'm gonna continue, bro. My wife's gonna be back in a little bit, so we got where we at in the comments, man? Denver. I'll wait here until you get to my comments. Where's your comments, bro? Appreciate you letting me know. What did I miss, Denver? Like, I'm scrolling back up, man. Last time I was here, I spoke about AI. So I already talked about the AI girlfriend. I don't think I missed anything, G. Let me know if there's something I missed. Oh, it's not. I'm getting a bit tired, bro. I'm going to sleep. And take two. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know what you said. Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired, bro. I'm going to sleep and take. Yeah, I don't know what you said, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you said, bro. I don't know. I don't know what you said, bro. You gotta say that again, bro. It seems kind of weird. I'm not trying to read it the wrong way. I think you're a chill guy, but it seemed kind of like you're saying some weird stuff, bro. So say it again and like, you know what I'm saying? And like in a different way, bro. But I see Otis says I'm happy for you guys. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, G. And I see Taxico says oh, take care of your wife. Oh, appreciate you, bro. I thought you were trying to take my wife. I'm about to say, bro, what got into you, man? You went from a chill guy to going crazy, my G. I was like, dang. Like, what internet got to you that quick? Sheesh. All right, I'm gonna show you a comment, bro. I see you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Much love, Denver. Much love, bro. I know you're getting tired. Enjoy your rest. Have a good night, bro. And just remember, bro, you can win in dating, bro. Yeah, I said that a million times, but I really mean it, bro. So, and she bought the cat, you know what I'm saying? About time. Got a cute cat too, so. Hey, what's up?
Meow.
There we go.
Meow.
Now y'all see the cat, right? Hopefully you guys are happy now. First stream with the cat, huh?
Yeah, Esther's first debut.
Yeah, she loves that cat, boy.
Esther BBQ.
Anyway, y'all about to see it. This how the 9s and 10s really be acting. This what y'all don't be seeing. They human too, boy. I promise you.
This is my little girl.
This how they be acting for real, boy.
This is my little girl.
Just bring a cat on the first day and you're gonna get married on the second.
My BBQ.
I'm kidding. Anyway, let's get back to the stream.
BBQ.
This cat, like, what's going on here? Let's continue, man.
She's
Give
like,
you
I
guys
want some
value.
snack.
So
Mama,
show
give me
us cats. We showed y'all some cats, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for you guys. Says I'm calling. What do you mean calling? Like booking a call? I don't, because I don't know. Hopefully I don't got my calendar open for 12 p.m. I don't think I do. Like
Yeah.
I'm not doing no late night calls.
Yeah,
like,
he's gonna have to reschedule. If any of you booked for that late, he's gonna
I'm
have to.
pretty sure it's not
yeah,
open. I'm almost
yeah.
confident, unless I have a
Yeah,
calendar issue.
Yeah, he have to reschedule.
Facts. And then let's see. And then we got so take care of your wife. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate
Yes,
you.
appreciate you
And
guys.
appreciate you. And let's continue with some dating advice. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
one thing that I want to talk about is how do you feel about dating people that treat their parents poorly, but they treat you well? Let's say, for example, a guy's dating a girl, right? Let's say from a girl's perspective, you disrespect your parents, you treat them badly and everything like that. But when it comes to a guy, you treat him well. Do you think that's something a guy should watch out for? Or you don't think it matters as much?
To be honest, I never had a good relationship with my parents. I told you about that. Like, there's times that there is a time that I moved away and I don't speak to them for like a year. So it just depends, if it's an issue for you. I mean, it wasn't an issue for you. I told you what happened. So, yeah.
Facts. And I would say it depends on how you treat your parents, because if
Yeah.
it's like we're not cool, I'll rock with that. Like that, not rock with it,
Because
but it makes sense.
I do feel like a lot of
But if
people.
it's something to where like being straight up disrespectful and like a butthole, that's
Yeah.
different.
I feel like a lot of people actually don't have the best relationship with their parents.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
a lot
fair.
of people, especially if you're from China, a lot of people are not close with the parents. Yeah,
Now you guys have learned something new about China I didn't know. So
yeah.
looks like we learned it together. But I definitely will say, when it comes to parents, man, watch how your girl treats their parents. Because if the people that gave her birth, if she treat them like garbage, you know what I'm saying? Especially if the parents like chill. If the parents are toxic and that, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? But just keep that in mind, man. Just keep that stuff in mind, because that stuff can definitely, have an impact and, girl, if you don't, you need
Mm.
to do our live stream.
She let her have some screen
It's not
time.
an animal life. This girl, no,
Okay.
absolutely not.
She barely
Bro,
had
these
any
people don't care
screen.
about that cat. They care
What
for
people asking to see the
one
cat?
person has to see the cat, not all these
Yeah, I mean,
people.
just making sure that person's satisfied,
Yeah, person stop commenting. He probably already left the stream. Talking to heck stuff. Anyway, let's continue with this live stream, man. Like y'all can see, man. Like I'm telling you, they're just like people, man. Like these nines, these tens, these whatever, they're humans just like you, bro. Like they poop, they do it whatever you do. Like it's stop putting them on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I want to talk about, like not putting these women on a pedestal, like for real. I feel like when I meet guys that are having trouble with dating women that they really find attractive, I think one thing I find that a lot of my clients do is they inherently put too much emphasis on this woman. They put too much, they almost rank the woman as higher than them, if that makes any sense. And here's what I'm talking about. Oh, this girl is a 10, so I can never get a 10. Therefore, oh, bro, okay, we're not going to shoot a video today. It's 11:43.
Ooh, nah, we should
Facts.
still do it because what are you gonna post?
Oh, yeah, I maybe shoot it like super late and just upload it like 12 a.m.
No, upload it tomorrow
tomorrow
morning.
morning.
Why do you have to upload it now?
It's gonna be like the first day I haven't shot a video in like 2
It's
months.
okay.
Well, I
Let's
guess
just,
now it's like 24 hours. It is what it
it's
is.
okay, baby.
All right, we'll do this live for y'all. I'm like, cause I've been shooting a video for like on YouTube for like 2-3 months straight, like every single day. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a streak I want to keep going. So
Yeah.
hey, Ace, bro,
Ace, what are you
thirsty
doing?
boy. This dog thirsty for some cat. Thirsty
Yeah,
boy.
these boys, they're obsessed with
If you know,
her.
you know.
Yeah, they're
That's
obsessed
a late
with
night
her.
joke. If you
Yeah.
got it, you got it. If not, it went over your head. It's okay. I'm not gonna say it again.
Baby cute.
But one thing I want to talk
Aw,
about
yeah,
is
baby
this.
cute.
So when it comes to the red pill, they talk about how women are like shadows. You chase them, they go away. You know what I'm saying? You go the other way, they come to you or whatever, right?
I think they're talking about cats because that's how she acts. She literally acts like that. Okay, I'll put her to bed.
I'll go ready, run away.
She acts up.
What I want to tell y'all is that can be true for some women, but you also need to understand that when you date women that have problems with their attachment style, women that are not really confident in who they are, maybe they have some trauma stuff they're dealing with, those are the girls that you're gonna have a different experience with. You know what I'm saying? So what I want you not to do is to date one girl and you feel like all girls are like this just because you had a bad experience from dating a single girl. You know what I'm saying? Because I know guys who are like, bro, I dated this girl and then she said and then we broke up, and after we broke up, she started she started like she came to my place, she took out for my birthday, and she said we can't be together. I'm like, bro, what type of emotional limbo this girl, like what type of karate, jujutsu, kaizen, like special this girl hitting on you, bro? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, how can you break up with someone and then you're acting like you're interested, but you're not interested? It's like all these
Just
games,
like playing
man.
the game, like just they want to feel like they're still desired, like this person still want me type thing.
I
It's
think
it's
so.
it's toxic.
I think
Don't
so.
be playing with people's feelings out there. If you don't want them, fine, let them go. If
I
you
mean-
want them, then just commit to them. It's that simple. It's not rocket science.
Facts. And that's, of course, easier said than done for some people. But what I would say to you guys is I want y'all to understand, if you guys are feeling used, if you guys are feeling like she just wants you for the attention, bro, don't ignore that feeling, because that's a very real thing. You know what I'm saying? When people just want to use you for attention, people just want you to, just satisfy their loneliness. That's all they want. And you guys do that too. I've done it before. When you just want to go to satisfy your loneliness. If I'm going to expose myself, it's not a good place to be, to either do or to receive. You know what I'm saying? So I would highly advise you guys, don't put up with it. If you think she's playing games, don't play the games. Like,
Appreciate the
you don't
love.
have to play games.
I noticed.
Thanks for the sport, guys. But you don't got to play the games, because some of you guys, you play too many games and you're getting played with these games. You don't deserve it. Clear your mind, find peace. Date women who don't play games with you. All women don't play games. Some women were raised to be straight up by
Like
a
me.
two-parent household.
I'm very straightforward.
100%.
Yes is a yes. No is no. That's it.
100%. So I'm telling you guys, like, go for women that have character. Go for women that, and just because she has character does not mean she's ugly. Like, the uglier she is does not mean she has more character. Like, it's just like saying the
broker a guy is, the better he is.
the more holy he is, or
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely just think that, man, you just gotta go ahead and level up and everything. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue and everything. We got a comment from Melvin. Nice cat. My sister got a cat. It always scared me. It's always scared of me. It's always scared of some people and behind. I was always scared.
Oh yeah, that's how cats are. They be hiding when they don't know you. Yeah.
Big facts, big facts. And then one thing I want to tell you guys too is when it comes to love, you know what I'm saying? I see Lorenz. What's going on, my G? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the late
Welcome.
night live
Late
stream.
night stream.
Yeah, super late, man. Super
Super
late, super
late.
late. One thing I want to talk about is this. So, when it comes to one of my coaching clients that I was talking to, one thing I found out was when it comes to having trauma that you haven't dealt with, it's definitely going to pour into your dating life. You know what I'm saying? And I want to talk to you guys about the importance of healing and dating because we had to go through a process where what I did for him was I was like, all right, bro, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say, I got to remember, I'm going to send him some Bible verses. One of my other clients and the other one, he sent one more. So I'm going to send you some Bible verses. I want you to start reading them in the morning, reading them at the nighttime. I'm gonna send you a book to read, to listen to. And I had to put him on a plan to revamp, to work on his identity. Because this trauma you have, these things you have that you struggle with, what they do is that they end up hindering you later on in dating. You know what I'm saying? It makes it to where it's impossible for you to succeed. Because in your mind, you don't believe you can have it, so you don't even try. And that's the biggest reason I see guys that are single, or I see guys that are not in happy relationships, or guys that are married and they're settling because they didn't really try. They only thought they could only get a certain caliber woman, but it wasn't what they wanted. I'll be honest with y'all. It's dating. Go for whatever you want, bro. Like I said this a few times in a few different ways. No one really cares, bro. Everyone talks mess, but who really cares? Like everyone's always gonna talk mess. You date someone from a different race. Oh, now you only date Asian girls. I'm like, bro, my ex my ex was like black. What are we talking about, bro? Like my exes were Latino. My exes were white. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you go ahead and you date someone that's your race. You only date your race. It's like people always got stuff to say. You date someone that you're really attracted to, but she got a quirk or something. She got a big nose. She got a big. It's like, bro, people always talk mess. Like you just have to accept that fact and go for what you really want. And that's my piece of advice for people that feel like I want to go after this girl, but what if they make fun of me? Let them make fun of you, bro. They're not your friends. Cut them off and like keep
Mm-hmm.
it pushing, bro. Like just go ahead and go for what you want in life and stop living your life for other people. If you're a people pleaser, you're gonna always not go for what you want and go for what people tell you to go for. And I don't think that's really a life well lived.
Yeah, those people usually ended up like resenting everything. The people
Yeah, let me fix my
pleasers.
thing real
Yeah,
quick.
they're like,
I need to tighten this hat up, man. It's been like slipping. I got a haircut, so it's like less. But yeah, they always do end up resenting the people pleasers because
yeah.
it's not what they wanted, and that's a trap.
But they're acting like it's someone else's fault.
Yeah, it is
But
because
no one told them they have to, like they have to listen.
in their mind it is. In their
Yeah.
mind it is. And I see sup you guys with the strong emoji, yes sir. And I see from Clement, what's going on, my G? What's going on, my G? Nice couple and lovers. Just keep your home and make it a point of duty to show Christ, Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Amen. That's what we do, man.
Amen.
That's why this channel is for high performing Christian men. You know what I'm saying? When people are high performing, what does that mean? If you're walking with God, you're gonna be a high performer. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that walked with God in the Bible, they had amazing lives. You know what I'm saying? You look at Abraham, you look at David, you know what I'm saying? You look at Joshua, you look at Caleb in the Bible that love God with all his heart. It's different. You're gonna level up in life. You're always gonna be, the best version of yourself with God. You know what I'm saying? So what country are we guys in? We're in the US, my G. What about you, Clement? Where you at? Where you guys at? All you viewers. I'm curious, man. I know we got people from all across the world, you know what I'm saying? One thing I want to talk about real quick before we end this live stream, we might end here in about 10 minutes or 5 minutes or so, is I want to talk on one super, 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 super big thing, right? What are your thoughts on planning before dating? Because I feel like sometimes people go on a first date and they don't get a second date because they didn't even plan. I feel like they kind of go in the date, they don't have any type of plan. They say something stupid, they don't really know how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? How to plan the next day from that day. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? What do you think?
Yeah, planning definitely helps, but I think that's not the reason why they didn't get a second date. It's not because they didn't plan. It's because they didn't believe they can be with this person, or they didn't even think that there is a chance there.
Hmm. Okay, so they didn't even believe. That's why.
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. I still got people from Nigeria, from Queens, New York. Okay, I see y'all.
Welcome.
Shout out Nigeria, man. I'm Nigerian myself, so shout out Nigeria, man. Shout out. Queens, New York. I got some guys in the Queens, you know what I'm saying? Or some guys in New York. Shout out New York. New York, New York. So one thing I want to talk about real quick. So you say that it's because that they didn't even believe they can have the second day, right? I
Yeah.
think that plays a role, but I feel like when you plan, it helps you to see it more. It makes it easier to believe. Because I feel like you start planning the date, you start coming up with some ideas. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. It's kind of like that do stuff, right? When you
Mm-hmm.
actually plan, I believe that now you think, okay, cool. I see the date working out. I see us having a plan. I see this how the first date is gonna go. I'm not gonna be so nervous because I know now I can say these things. Maybe I can hit the girl like this. What if this happens? This happens. I'm the type of guy that I role play a lot of situations in my head. I go through a lot of different scenarios. Hopefully, so if it happens, I'm like, oh, I expected that to happen. Here's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah, planning definitely helps. I mean, like, success is when opportunity meets preparation. So, opportunity, preparation, right?
Facts.
Preparation is planning. So,
Facts.
it definitely helps. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is like that preparation, literally,
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
that right there. Because if you don't got the preparation, man, it could fall on your lap, boy. You're about to mess that mug up, boy. And I'm telling you, from a guy who's messed up a lot of days, trust me, you're there on the day, you just like, oh, what did I talk about now? How's your day? You already said that 5 times. 5 times. I'll go to the bathroom. And then like you're like literally hiding in the bathroom from your day, bro, because you feel like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So I say for you guys that are like working on dating, you're more new to dating, or you've been working on it for some time, you're kind of awkward, or just being a guy who gets shy around super pretty women. Planning go take off the pressure, take all the pressure off of you, man. I'm telling you, because now you have a plan to execute, and now you don't have to rely on your emotions. You can just do what you planned,
Hmm.
literally. That's why a lot of my clients, we role play. Like we really role play. We find out what works best for you. We find out, okay, this is your personality type. This is your attachment type. This is how you really operate. Now, based on who you are, so you don't feel like you're a phony guy, a phony pickup artist saying things that he doesn't mean. What actually works for you? And we find a script and we rehearse it, we work on it. You know what I'm saying? I give people frameworks so they can date and they have things to say and they don't feel stupid and they don't feel like they're lying because they're saying things that they don't mean. They actually say things that they feel like, yo, this is what I would say. This is how I operate. This is how I approach women. Because I know this guy who's literally trying to be someone else instead of being who he's supposed to be. And that's why I wasn't winning in dating. I'm like, guys, don't you know that girls like all different type of guys? Girls don't only like the super loud, charismatic guys. Girls also like the sleek, smooth, intellectual guys. Girls have so many different preferences. Because just like guys have different preferences, so do girls.
But that's the danger of like those really toxic fake dating advice that did not work for themselves. And they're, just for the sake of making money, for the sake of like clout, they're poisoning people's mind with things that does not work. And, and for a fact, it not only does not work, it's the sole reason, one of the only reasons that's hindering them
Mm,
from getting to what they want.
mm,
So it's really demonic, in my opinion.
real talk.
Like lies, like any type of lie, especially this type of lie that's keeping people trapped.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And I see out in the comments, we got my boy Frank. What's going on? He said basic planning is important so you don't just look stupid or incapable of doing basic things. Seriously. Especially when you're finally going after the woman you really want. You're still gonna it's like going on stage. You can prepare a speech, but you go on that stage with that microphone, that heart about to be thumping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But of course, if you're more prepared for your speech, when your heart is thumping, you just go ahead and resort to what you know. That's why I like preparing people by working so hard, not that you get it right, that you can't get it wrong. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I was
saying?
gonna say that because you tell your clients that.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all
Yeah.
about. That's why you role
Yeah.
play to where you can't get it wrong. You go over the line that you've come up with yourself. You want to say to the girl, go over it so many times that it's in your subconscious. I'm gonna spill a bucket of hot water on you at the cold water. Let me not burn y'all. Cold water on you at 3 a.m. What's the line? Hey,
Yeah,
and
for
she's get
real.
into
Like
it.
my
She's
real
get
estate
into it.
coach said
Yeah,
that you have to master and own the script. And
yeah,
what does it mean by owning the script? Is like if someone wake you up 3 a.m. in the morning, like blah 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 script, go. And you can
yeah.
just
You just
like,
said it.
yeah.
Facts. So let's look at the next comment from G Funka. Be yourself and truthful. Amen. Like, don't be a counterfeit. Be who God
Amen.
made you to be. Bible says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Let's just walk in our Christ-given identity. And it's not that you need to be someone else. You just need to find out how to be the version of you that God sees. You know what I'm saying? Because that version of you definitely has a woman. Because God said it's not good for man to be alone. So he made Eve. So I'm telling you, God knows you're alone. God knows you want someone. There's someone out there for you. Like it's not rah rah. Hopefully, you guys feel hopeful and you guys just go to bed and you guys have a good night. No, it's real talk. Like if y'all would just believe what I'm saying, that will literally change y'all's lives for some of you guys. Not all of you guys. Some of you guys are struggling with other things, and that's why it makes it kind of hard to coach on a live stream because it's like so many different people going through so many different problems. So if you guys want to get a one-on-one advice, want to get something that's more directly towards your exact problem in dating, book a free coaching call. Links in the description. That's where I actually go, not into some general advice that might not help you out, but you actually sit and tell me your backstory. Hey, this is what I've been going through in dating. And I'm like, okay, so talk to me about your last relationships. These are what they look like. Okay, cool. We find a pattern, you know what I'm saying? And based on that stuff, we're able to help you execute, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean that's what the Bible say, and then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. It's important to know the truth.
Facts. And then let's go ahead. So I see where we at with the comments. So be truthful, be yourself. We went into that,
Mhm.
and then I see from Savannah, Georgia. What tips do you have for longer relationships that have slowly lost the spark? My advice is to rebuild the spark, to start dating, because odds are you guys aren't dating as much as you guys used to. Those things that you guys first did that even started the spark being there, maybe you guys would really listen to one another. Maybe you guys would really spend more time together. You need to start rebuilding that foundation you guys once had. Look back into the relationship. What did you guys used to do together that you don't do anymore? A lot of times that's where it lies.
Do something that you both enjoy. Or I mean, if you guys are really into food, go discover some new restaurants and try some food that you haven't tried before. Like anything that is fun to you guys, just get back into doing those things.
Facts.
Like I really enjoy like going on restaurant dates with my husband, or we go to like a new arcade, and like anything that's fun.
Facts in
Yeah.
Savannah, it's honestly said that one of the things you need to keep doing is to keep dating your partner. I don't know if you've ever heard that before, you know what I'm saying? But definitely keep dating your partner. And the importance of doing that is to where you don't fall out of love, you know what I'm saying? Because some people, they had that spark, they really did it for each other, they were just killing it, just really, feeling, just really feeling that love and that attraction and everything, you know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
eventually, you know what happened? They just stopped dating, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk, what's funny?
It's just that person you blocked. I don't know. It's so funny to me. I shouldn't
Yeah.
laugh, but it's really funny.
Nah, some of these people
Yeah.
are kind of silly, so I just have to block them. So
That's
it
what I
is
think. That's why it's so funny.
facts. So let's go ahead, and I see I'm from G Funk says exactly 100% my G.
Hmm.
Like that's facts. But guys, I want to give you guys a little bit of time. It's getting super late. It's really where I'm at. It's 12 a.m.
Yeah, we're about to go to
and
bed.
I have about 7 or 8 coaching calls for tomorrow.
It is
So
way
yeah,
past his bedtime.
facts. Ideally, my bedtime be
Go to
9
bed.
p.m. Central Standard
Go to
Time,
bed.
boy.
And
That's
he
when I would go
still
to
need
bed
to
ideally.
massage me for an hour, so that puts him to bed at like 1
I did
a.m.
say I would give her a massage for an hour. I did say that, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm about to head out, guys. But last thing, do you guys have any questions? Anything? I'm like, you ain't getting no massage now. You already know
But
that.
you
What
told me you're gonna
you
give
tripping?
me
Nah, I
massage.
told you. You told me earlier. Heck, nah.
But what were you doing earlier on those
Nah,
calls?
there'll be no excuses. This is the third
You're on the
time.
calls.
No, earlier. It is literally 12.
Okay, when are you actually free?
Earlier. Tell me earlier. Like, tell me like probably not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow.
Mm.
Yeah. And anyway, anyway, we see our Frank says a great job tonight. Thanks so much, Frank.
Thank
Real
you.
talk. Hopefully you're doing well in dating. If you have any questions, you need help one-on-one, I'm doing a free coaching calls. I have a lot of testimonials coming out for you guys. Whenever I sit down and have time to actually put them together. But I'm sorry, I have at least like I think about like 10 testimonials to show you guys. But guys
Really,
getting
really
values, all
amazing
that beautiful stuff. You
testimonials.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk. And then
Yeah.
from Savannah. Hey, thanks. Got the advice through or though. You guys are good people for offering the knowledge you have about relationships. Good night and thank you, 100%.
Oh, have a
And
good
before we head out, if you
night.
want to ask me a follow-up question, feel free to do so. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling all you guys, like this is my life work, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how often I'll be doing these, free, live stream answering questions. Later on, it might be super chat. So right now, well, it's like $0. Ask all the questions you have, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to like super chat to get your question answered. Because eventually it's like sometimes it's a lot of questions, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
once we have the mods, we got some things flowing better, all that
Yeah.
beautiful stuff. Like it'll be so much easier to figure out and everything. But
Yeah.
in God's time and in due time, I'm still, growing, giving guys some more value, just trying to continue to grow and everything. So we're gonna say a prayer. If you guys have a question, type the question. If not, we'll say a prayer. We'll tap out. We'll go to bed. You guys, do your thing. Go to bed, work out, eat, sleep. Do whatever you want to do, boy. Just don't do drugs. They're bad. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, they are, but Wait, I was just making a joke. Yeah, you get it. Anyway, dear Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, thank you so much for this wonderful night, for this wonderful day, for this wonderful, time that we've been able to spend together, God. It is written when two or three are gathered in your presence that you are here with us. So I pray, God, that we may feel your presence here, even as I say this prayer. I pray for the people that I don't know, people that are going through so many struggles in dating, God. Maybe they feel like they'll never have a wife. Maybe they think they're going to die alone. Maybe they think they're gonna have to settle because they can't actually build the confidence to talk to the woman they actually want. Maybe they think they're gonna have to get AI girlfriends. Maybe they just think that dating is just not for them, but it's only for other people. Whatever limiting beliefs these people have that are not from you, but are from the devil himself to keep them alone and keep them unhappy and unsatisfied. I pray that your word that is sharper than any two-edged sword to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, bone and marrow will penetrate the divisive thoughts of the enemy, those lies. For you have written for us to not be ignorant of Satan's device. devices. So I pray, my God, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, please, I pray that you will give them the spirit, for you have not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So please give them the power, the spirit of power, spirit of love, the spirit of a sound mind, God, and help them to just remain in you, God, as they date, to just walk from identity, not to walk in feeling like they're less than, walk and feeling like they need to earn love, but to walk from knowing that they are loved unconditionally by you, God. May they feel it, and may that feeling of love and your mercy that are new every day transform them to new people that walk in a certain type of life. For it is written for us not to light a candle, hide it under the bushel. So I pray, God, that you will help them to let their light shine, not as a counterfeit, not as Bobby, not as Joe, but as who they actually are. Help them to not try to act like someone else because they think they need to be someone else to be in a relationship, but to actually walk in who they are. Whatever quirks they have, whatever kinks they have that you've blessed them with to make them unique, for you want us to be stones, not bricks. Help them to walk in that light and find a relationship that glorifies you, God, to where the woman respects them and submits to them as unto the Lord, as unto the Lord, as you have written, and to where they can love their wife as Christ loved the church. In Jesus' name we pray this. Amen. All
Amen.
right, guys. Peace out. Y'all take it easy. Much love. Y'all stay blessed. And I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe for more content and much love and everything. I will honestly, with all my heart, try to do the stream earlier tomorrow. Like I'm gonna clear my schedule so I can make sure to do it. But hopefully we'll be there. We'll be here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all take it easy. Y'all stay blessed. For those that tapped in, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.